Ladies and gentlemen.
All I know is you never had the makings of a varsity athlete. What is it with you and this?
Airwaves coming at you live from the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. John Reed, Cody McClure, the P team is here. Sam Beard and Bad News Bubba. Happy Tuesday morning to you. It is a non-victory edition of TalkSports. Cody, what's up, dog?
Hey, how's it going? Good morning. Top of the morning. Good to be here. Good to be anywhere. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hello to the freaks and welcome to the show. Wonderful, jam-packed show for you today. We have spent the entire morning outlining the topics and organizing today's itinerary for a tremendous radio program. Haven't we?
Yes.
We've been here since 5 o'clock this morning, pre-planning the show. And so it's going to be a real good one, a real humdinger. Been here since, oh, that was me. It's always jarring.
Yeah.
When I hear myself. It's a beautiful day. Should be. Anyway, nice Tuesday. Sun's out. Gotta love that. So I'm good. How's everybody else doing? You doing good? Doing all right?
Nothing to complain about over here.
Uh-huh.
Everything good on my side.
Yeah, I named 850 cities yesterday.
Seems like a productive day.
No, big waste of time.
Yeah.
And the more I did it, the more I kept thinking of new ones. And I'm like, I got addicted to it. But then I'm like, this is like, what's the point?
So did you just run out of cities or did you just decide to stop?
Yeah, I just decided to stop, actually. I could have kept going because, like, right when you think you're done, you think of a new one. So basically, there's this thing online. And it's that's what it is. If you Google it, just name cities in America.
Mm-hmm.
See how many cities you can name. And you can do it state by state, or you can do it just randomly. Like you just think of as many as you can. But get this, as many as I named 850 cities. I still only named like 250 of 339 cities over 100,000 people. And I'm like, what the hell am I missing? Because like I got all the big ones, obviously. And I named like 76 out of 76 over 500,000. Like I nailed all the big ones. But there's still just these random cities out there. I'm like, what are these 100,000 people cities I hadn't named? There's more than you'd think. And then, of course, you run into a thing like, let's say you say Greenville. Well, that could be any state. So you can turn on a little filter where it gives you credit for every state or you can type in the state abbreviation if it's spelled differently. Yeah, waste of time, but it's fun just to test yourself.
Gotta stay sharp.
Did you use the automatic feature, or did you feel like half of the knowledge of it is knowing which Greenville is in which state?
I did not use the automatic feature because I just learned after I had already named 800 that you can toggle that on. So I was not using it, actually. And after all this, guess what, fellas? I still can only think of one city in Hawaii. And I feel dumb because it shows you your best states, like it ranks you by states. So, like for me, it was California, Tennessee, Arkansas, because like Tennessee and Arkansas, like, I can name, especially in Arkansas, like little towns that nobody knows of.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so it gives you these scores by rarity and like, things like that, and like smallest places. But so like my top 5 were California, Florida, Texas, Tennessee, and Arkansas. I think I named over 100 in California.
It's like Waikiki. Is that a city?
I don't know. I got one city in Hawaii.
That's the beach.
Yeah, like Maui, I guess. Is that a city? No. Yeah, so I guess Honolulu might be the only one I can name too.
I didn't know another city. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Hawaii. Surely I can get at least a couple, but I could not.
Yeah.
So Honolulu it was. So real productive exercise.
Good job by you.
It's my form of, brain work, I guess.
Sam, hopefully you had a better Monday, although Cody seems pretty happy with it.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems pretty content. I named 0 cities yesterday. I just watched the Lady Vols gag all over themselves in the season on a bad note. That one got me kind of pissed off. Then I was just mad the rest of the night.
I watched every pitch of all 4 softball games last night.
I watched the last 2 games at night too, just pissed off that we couldn't be playing for the national title.
Why did you guys watch the last 2?
Well, because
there was nothing else on?
No, Texas Tech's been a nice money-making cow for me. Over the last 5 games, they just keep winning.
I just find it to be really entertaining and can't really turn it off, honestly. I like the drama and like something about softball where it's just like you're either striking out or it just feels like a big play, like a home run or some big inning-changing double or something like that.
See, I don't know if I disagree. I don't know if I agree with that, especially when watching Texas Tech, because I feel like they only hit solo home runs or like singles, and then they like look like the Tennessee baseball team where they can't ever get a hit with a runner in scoring position. It's how I felt last night watching them. But
are you telling me Texas Tech won?
Yeah, they won both games and knocked out Alabama.
Oh, no.
You kind of said what I just said. It's either boom or bust.
Oh, no.
Well, I thought you said it was either a strikeout or like a big hit. Texas Tech hit a lot of singles last night. I'm saying they couldn't actually get.
Or you can't get the score run across. That's kind of what I'm saying.
So to me, a bust is like strikeout. But I feel like they had plenty of base runners last night and just couldn't actually knock them in afterwards. But we're maybe saying the same thing. My huge takeaway coming out of that was that the right fielder, or excuse me, the left fielder for Alabama, with one of the least athletic plays you'll ever see, and is going to set the women's game back. Women athletes, you had a good day yesterday. Serena Williams, the GOAT, came back, and then you had whatever the left fielder did for Alabama. Sam, you know what I'm talking about, right? You were watching.
Cody's probably got a higher vertical than this girl.
This is pitiful, man. And I felt, well, I was happy because I was rooting for Texas Tech, but like this play here is one of the worst plays you'll ever see. Here's one angle, Cody. I don't know if it'll give you the full story. This is I think it's the 6th inning at this point, and it's a 2-2 game.
Okay.
And as you see, the ball glances off her glove.
It is far. It is.
But like if you can see the actual TV angle,
her feet didn't even leave the ground.
She doesn't jump at all. There's no jump.
She got on like her tiptoes to try and rob a home run that barely went over the wall.
It touched the top of her glove, and all she did was try to do was reach. So like I feel like if I could find you the actual TV video is one of the worst defensive plays you'll ever see.
She's doing her best out there. She's trying hard.
But it was also part of the reason I was trying to warn people of buying the good game hat.
Well, there's a lot of...
We're trolling Texas Tech too much because now here we are at home and they are in the World Series Championship Series.
I noticed in the softball there's a lot of hashtag women in sports moments that you tend to see when sometimes they don't catch the balls when they throw them to the bases and whatnot. And, it's just different. It's a different game.
Man, I disagree. I feel like for the most part, I feel like for the most part, it had been pretty high played now.
I don't
Texas.
The little bit I watched at our game, there were Texas made a ton of
errors. I was going to say Texas yesterday in game 1, that was some of the worst.
And we made one early on as well.
That's some of the worst defense you'll ever see. But I thought, especially over the weekend, Tennessee versus Texas Tech, couple diving catches, couple real good defensive plays. I feel like softball for the most part is the best women's sport. There's the most bang for the buck there, but
I saw 5 fielding errors in our game.
The left fielder for Alabama definitely set them back, and the poor first baseman from Texas yesterday, she kept hitting home runs, but she could not play any defense, and then she ended up getting her mouth busted up pretty good.
So Taylor Pannell gets last laugh.
Yeah.
So that win means absolutely nothing.
Correct.
That's disheartening.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to tell people to slow down a little bit.
I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah. Even you yesterday making fun. I was like, well, they're still alive. We still got to go.
I didn't hear you saying slow down at all.
Yeah, I was like, just be careful.
I don't recall that.
Little too premature. We talked about the good game.
Yeah. I was texting.
The good game hat. I was like, bad karmas.
I love the mommy hat.
Haven't actually accomplished anything yet. Let's slow down.
The other night we wore the mommy hat. That was so cool. And now it just means nothing. Means absolutely
You
nothing.
wore the mommy hat? Who's we?
Our team.
Oh, well, I think just every time I think whenever you hit a home run, they put it on.
But I loved it.
Yeah.
The girl was wearing the mommy hat after she hit the walk-off.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, that's Taylor Pannell with her tongue out, ugly little B word. And then, yeah. And she's not ugly.
She's not ugly, though.
No, but her demeanor was ugly. And now none of that means anything at all. And now her and her fat daddy are laughing all the way to the championship series. So now we got to pull for Texas. Hook them. It's tough. Just going to let all the oil money decide the damn softball team.
You guys loved it. You're big Cody Campbell fans.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You and Sam
another
both.
False statement.
No, you and Sam both.
I never once
Cody
said
Campbell.
I loved Cody Campbell.
Yeah, I love just being able to spend money. You've said that many times.
Not once have I said that.
Yeah.
How beautiful was our pitcher, by the way, that started the game? She had the eyes of just the most beautiful eyes. What are we throwing Aphrodite out here? Now, she got touched up a little bit. She didn't do very good, but then
actually,
poor Carlin came in. She didn't do very good either.
Actually, I feel like the girl you're talking about did okay. It was the second pitcher that came in that.
Oh, Sage.
Yeah, Sage was the one that got actually roughed around.
Yeah, I'm confused by the two games. Really, they all kind of got touched up. Or the first one didn't. You're right.
Yeah, the girl you're talking about, Erin Newer. She got one run, but she was the best pitcher we had yesterday.
Yeah, very pretty eyes.
Is she prettier than Carlin?
The eyes are what.
So just like in the mask, because I was gonna say, I feel like Carlin is.
Just look at her eyes.
Tough end of the season for the ladies.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? I guess you're going to do what you do every year, which is get to Oklahoma City and then not have any damn offense. I guess is what you're going to do because it is a year in, year out experience here.
It's just so frustrating because you had opportunities to win that first game. You couldn't do it.
Bubba, how are you today?
Hey, Bubba.
I'm feeling like a guy that's been held up at the bank or just walked in at the wrong time while the the waiter and the waitress are like having just a scream off with the customer. I'm just feeling just out there, John. Feeling real crazy. I'm the real two-face. I don't know. I'm out of it.
Sam, send us a break. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching for Fan Run Sports.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life account, offering extra benefits, including bank travel. Experience the trip of a lifetime to Ireland. Explore rolling green hills, historic castles, and charming villages across the Emerald Isle. Get in on the fun. Call 865-429-7935 today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work-hard, play-hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
In left field history.
Yeah.
Just completely camped under it.
Yeah, she thought that ball was going lower than it went.
The picture looks like she wants to kill her, but tries to keep her composure. Like, she looks so angry. Just a terrible feeling for that left fielder, as, again, one of the least athletic plays you'll ever see.
She could have hopped up there a little bit.
Appreciate Volstein for sitting that in.
Yeah, these gals are trying, man.
How many innings do you think we would have needed to play yesterday, Sam, in the second game to score 4 runs? 24?
We weren't touching that pitcher.
We
were never touching that pitcher.
She destroyed us, man.
30 innings? Do you think in 30 innings could we have scored 4 runs?
Yes.
I mean, we played 14 yesterday.
It was 14 to get 2.
Yeah.
She couldn't have pitched that long.
Yeah, we had to give her a little bit of a break at some point, maybe. But yeah, like it felt like we could have played, just kept letting us bat for another 20 or 30 minutes, and we still wouldn't have scored. Maybe could have even given us 4 outs per inning.
So frustrating, so annoying. It just made me mad. I don't know how y'all went and watched those Texas Tech games. I have a tough time. Like once the Vols are eliminated in any sport, I kind of check out. It's hard for me to, because I just see I don't want to see everybody else's celebrations, you know? I don't like seeing other teams happy.
Well, I'm honestly not as, committed.
I got pretty invested after that Texas Tech win. I was like, hell yeah.
I mean, I was rooting for the girls, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like
fired
I was
up for these girls.
Sick and had to turn the TV off. It was just kind of like, well, they did it a different way this year. They tricked you. They won their first 2 games and made you think they had a chance to advance the championship series and that they had enough pitching to win it all. They were, we said coming into yesterday they were 4-1 against the final 3 teams remaining.
4-3 now.
4-3 now. So you still got a winning record, but yeah, you got absolutely dominated by Texas in the second game. My problem was the first game. And look, I try not to parachute in and start trying to tell people what's wrong with their sport or what's wrong with their program. But whenever I heard Karen Weekly told the girls to be ready to play 2 games yesterday, that made me irate because the way it was set up, obviously, is if you won the first game, you were in the championship. But according to the TV, she had told the team to be ready to play 2, a.k.a. yeah, we're probably going to lose the first one, so be ready to play the second one.
Why would she say that?
Yeah, which is really just a gross statement and a gross mentality. You already talked about the third pitcher, Aaron Newer, getting the start. And, I didn't love it off the jump, but I was like, okay, yeah, let's give her a chance, give Texas something different to look at. She pitched 2 innings. By the time they get through the lineup a second time, she made the switch to Marjeko. And, Sage gave you a couple innings of shutout ball. And, coming into the 5th inning, it was tied 1-1, which I don't even think this is the benefit of hindsight. I think it was me watching the TV at home saying, okay, let's go to Carlin Pickens now. Let's give it to Carlin. Let's put the ball in your best pitcher's hand, the best pitcher in the country, the face of your program. Let's give it to her and, try to get home. But instead, they knocked Marjeko around, scored runs on her, and the first game, you pretty much went out with some bullets in the chamber with the idea being, okay, it's fine, you'll pitch Carlin Pickens in the second game. But you had a chance, I thought, coming out of the 4th inning where you got that triple and you tied the game. And if you believe in momentum, you would have thought you had some. And then you throw Marjeko back out there and she immediately gives a home run up in the, I think it's the first at bat of the game.
It seemed like Texas had a lot of momentum after they won that first game.
Well, the hope is that Tennessee had kind of stole some of it in the 7th inning because they actually had some good at bats. They were pretty much lifeless from the plate for most of the game, but they did, I thought, made some hard contact in the 6th inning. And then the 7th inning, loaded the bases up, scored a run, had a chance to walk it off with one swing of the bat. And you get maybe 2 of the worst at bats I think you could really have in softball, especially the second one. Your second out was one of the worst at bats you'll ever have. A first pitch swinging, lightly popped up foul ball with the bases loaded. Yeah. But yeah, like Karen Weekly talking about being ready to play 2 and then not giving the ball at all to Carlin Pickens in the first game. That again was something that frustrated me. I won't pretend to be a softball expert, but I do kind of understand narratives and mentality and strategy and all those things. And I thought she dropped the ball there. And I do think there's a reason this team can't get over the hump. And it does feel like she just kind of loses her mind in these big moment situations. The team plays tight. I mean, like you can't have the offensive performances that we have year in, year out and not say that there's something psychologically there. I understand they're not the best offense in the regular season or in regular moments, but it's like they just completely lose their mind. I mean, last year, was it not Taylor Pennell that just left early on a pretty normal like sacrifice fly on third base? I believe we were talking about that during the Texas Tech game or after the Texas Tech game. You had one of the better players just lose her mind and do something so fundamentally wrong. Cody talks about the errors of just kind of making some weird defensive plays.
The ladies on the broadcast were saying that we should have started Carlin Pickens the first game. That's what they were saying. And then they thought it was a good decision to not bring her in once you knew you were going to have to play a second game.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you bring her in when you're down. But, like, I think it's the same thing I said about Elander and Appenzeller in their first game against, ECU. I wouldn't have brought Appenzeller in after you lost the lead. But, like, when you went into the 11th inning tied or whatever it was, going there with him instead of letting Haas start the inning, I would have let my guy Appenzeller start the inning clean with nobody on base and see what we could do. Same thing I felt, coming into the 5th inning. Like, if you're going to make a move to Carlin, game's tied, you could really capitalize on what you did in the bottom of the 4th, which is hit a triple, tie the game. At that point, the pressure shifted, all the way back on Texas. Like, if you're looking at the game within a game, you come back, you tie the game, you're heading into the 5th, they're facing elimination. I just felt like if you bring Carlin Pickens out there, that would feel pretty deflating, where you're like, oh, man, we don't have our best pitcher going. Now here this girl's going, and we got to find a way to score on her, or else we're going home. If Tennessee, can score a run. Like, if you could ever just keep those top innings clean, you have so much pressure on Texas at that point, but instead we get knocked around and immediately give up 3 runs.
We didn't have Carlin Pickens. You know what we had? We had Slim Pickens when it comes to hitting the softball.
I feel like everything in those games was just offensively. Sage had been the better pitcher than Carlin all season, so I don't really disagree with staying with Sage in that situation.
I just thought
you got to put up more offensive output.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought if you go back to that 4th inning, she had given up the home run. They'd kind of started hitting her hard. You even had some other loud outs. I felt like they were making some pretty good contact there. Like, Texas was the better team all season long, and they're the better team in both those games. I mean, they had 13 hits to your 5, so like they were really knocking.
I just don't think like going to Carlin is as like sure of a thing as we'd maybe thought of in the past and like in her past few years. She hasn't been as good this year,
sure,
compared to the other pitchers
we
have. Like, I don't think it's as easy of a decision to just like, all right, go to the All-American versus maybe some girl that doesn't have as much experience. I thought, like what Sage had shown you all season long, I didn't think it was a bad thing to keep going with her. I think it's just offensively you hit a wall again in OKC, and it's just frustrating as hell.
Yeah, to me, Sam, it'd be more so about just changing, like keeping that lineup uncomfortable. Like, I think going from a slow pitcher to a fast pitcher and just kind of having that, keeping them off balance. Because I thought going initially, from Newer to Sage was a good move because, yeah, you give them a different look, but they were kind of knocking her around, just not scoring. So I thought maybe if you give them a third, the third trip to the lineup is the first one against Pickens. Because you saw yesterday her first time through the Texas lineup in the second game. She did pretty good. It was after that she kind of came unraveled. But even then it was kind of, here's a little bloop single. Here's a little, ball that we smack right into the ground that we can't throw the runner out at first. And just kind of stabbed you a couple times until you bled out. But yeah, ultimately you're right. Ultimately it's the offense. Like, regardless of what you think about the pitching situation, it's just another year where the offense disappeared. 2 runs in 14 innings is pretty brutal.
Who cares? On to football season. We got a quarterback battle. SEC Media Days right around the corner. in a month and a half.
Yeah, right around the corner. I mean, on one hand, I was like, "Oh yeah, it is." And the other hand, I was, "Oh wait, it's like the middle of July." So
hey, we got some good NBA coming up. Finals start tomorrow, right?
we got like 4 to 7 more of them.
Yeah, hopefully 7.
Yeah,
because we've got a great NBA Finals this year. But as far as Vol stuff, that's pretty much it. I mean,
yeah, I don't disagree with the mentality of whatever, get ready for football. Because like I said, I'm not super invested in the softball program. But damn it, once we got there and was winning, I was like, let's keep winning.
I know.
Like
that's how I felt too. I've never been more into a softball game than that win over Texas Tech the other day. I said, hell yeah. I was fired up. It's like I felt like we were getting ready to watch the Royal Rumble or something. I was so fired up.
But it was funny. I mean, just getting tweets from certain Tennessee fans who, just want to be miserable. It's like, oh, Vols suck in every sport. You can't say that the softball team sucks. They're in the Final Four. They were there in the the semifinals. You can be disappointed with the loss or say, if you're a softball fan or a Tennessee, negative fan that just wants to say it's the same old same, I won't disagree with you there, brother. But I won't say the softball team sucks. I won't say that the Vols suck in every sport. We're pretty good in basketball, pretty good in softball, and by pretty good I mean really good in both sports.
Yeah, it's just not being able to win a championship.
Right.
People want championships.
Sure.
Want some hardware.
Yeah, no,
from time to time.
I'm on board with that. I wanted a championship for sure.
We're
again, I'm just
starved.
saying you can't say we suck.
No, but we are kind of starved.
For a championship?
When you look at the other top programs, we are kind of starved.
We won a national championship 3 years ago.
That's right. We have one this century. That's right.
No, we don't. We have multiple ones.
You call that starved?
No, we don't have one championship this century. The Pat Summit won back-to-back in 2007 and 2008.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 3. Yeah.
Well, it's 3 times as many.
Well,
it's tripled.
It was nearly 20 years ago. So maybe this century is a little too strong, but I don't think there's anybody still really clinging on to those women's basketball titles nearly 20 years ago.
Yeah,
we're kind of starved.
I would like for you to find, a lot of the number of SEC programs that have more than 3 national championships in their 3 major sports. Alabama, sure. LSU, sure.
Yes. Well, I'm saying
outside of that,
compared to our brethren, we are starved.
Florida, I guess,
Georgia's got back-to-back football natties.
Well, yeah, that's not 3. It's only 2.
No, but that counts for a lot more than women's basketball.
You're moving the goalposts again.
Two back-to-back football natties counts for 5.
You're moving the goalposts.
If you want to talk other sports. So I'm just saying that we are starved as a fan base.
I don't think we're starved.
The baseball title kept us alive. If we're in the desert, that was a nice oasis. We got a nice drink, but we're back to kind of just crawling through the Sahara now.
So we found an oasis and then left? Why the hell did we do that?
Because our coach wanted to be in San Francisco.
I'm just saying there's a lot of SEC programs that ain't won a natty in the last 3 years.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
That's starved, brother. Those guys are starved.
Well, yeah, we're better than them, but I want to be
Alabama
championship
level.
Alabama
ain't won one in the last 3 years.
They won 7 damn football
They ain't won
titles.
One in the last 3 years.
No, they ain't won one in the last 3 years.
That's right.
And I think they're done winning for quite a while.
That's right.
But they still, if I'm an Alabama fan, I can still sit there pretty happy in my library with my 7 rings, or my 6, or I guess it was 6. Saban won the one at LSU.
I'm not saying they don't feel good. I'm just saying they ain't won one in the last 3 years.
Yeah. We need one. We need Rick Barnes to come through is what we need.
I want one. Don't get me wrong. I want one.
We're going to die soon. We're going to die.
I don't feel
you and I are only going to be alive 30 more years tops.
I don't feel like the difference between me dying and not dying, though, is whether or not Karen Weekly and Carlin Pickens got it done in Oklahoma City.
No, but hell, it'd be something.
It would probably just open you up to get made fun of more, honestly. Oh, you're good at women's sports.
It'd be a sip of water.
Cody would have came in here like, that doesn't really count.
We're going to die with no championships.
I've already seen my team win a championship.
Yeah, you were 8 years old.
So I saw it.
I was 5.
Well, you were an Arkansas fan at that point.
No, I wasn't.
I saw it. I celebrated it. Sam, it felt good. Bubba, it felt good.
You didn't even watch it. You were watching Monday Night Raw.
I watched both, and I was going to say, and plus Mankind won the title that night. It was great. January 4th,
you didn't even care.
I've got to see a World Series, so.
You got to see a World Series?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you want to claim, like if you're going to try to pretend to be a Boston fan, like, okay, I guess.
Talking about the Vols, brother.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we got to see that, and that was cool.
That was really cool. I enjoyed
Cody's
that.
dismissing it.
I got to watch it with my dad. It was great. I'll always have that memory.
What an unnecessary shot at you, Bubba.
It was an unnecessary shot.
Hey.
I mean, this guy used to be a Grizzlies fan, and he's a Hawks
fan. The home state team. Well,
and guess what? None of those teams are ever going to win a championship either.
Sue John for rooting for the teams closest to him. I'm not going to take it from a Vandy fan, Sam. All right?
Oh,
you were a Vandy fan. No, you're on record as being a Vandy fan. I'm not taking any team slander.
That's a good point.
Guys, someone in the family went there.
I'm not taking any slander.
At least you got 2 baseball titles.
I'm not taking any fandom slander from a Vanderbilt fan, okay? From a well-documented at one time Vandy fan. At least he got
2 titles.
It ain't happening over here. But yes, I'm on record. I rooted for the home team, the Grizzlies, and the team closest to me that I grew up rooting for. Not grew up, but high school rooting for with the Hawks. I never rooted for Vandy. I'll tell you that much.
What'd you say, Sam?
No Brian today?
No. Brian was let go.
He's gotten deactivated. Yeah. The softball team's got us in here arguing with each other.
Yeah.
And maybe it was an unnecessary
Not arguing
shot.
with each other. You're the one that threw the shot across the bow at Bubba.
I just need a nibble of a championship.
I was just wondering if
I am
Bubba,
starving.
If
your reaction sounds like a guy who's starving.
My reaction? No.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're throwing shots at Bubba because we're starving over here. We're getting mad because we're angry.
I threw shots at Bubba because
we're hungry.
His whole reason for being a Red Sox fan is the city started with B, and he liked the hat because it had a B on it for Bubba. Like,
amen, brother.
So, I was just going to say, do you really
That's
get to feel
all you need.
Does it really get to feel like you won a championship if it's just like, oh, it's got a B like me? That's what I was going to say.
As long as you stick with him.
I did get my Dodgers titles.
See, like,
see.
See, like, really? You really feel that way?
Not really.
I mean, he can name the most cities in California, so.
Well, that is true.
Well, there's a lot of cities out there.
Resident.
I can't say I'm starving, but I do want to win something. Don't get me wrong. I do want to win something. But again.
SEC rowing title not good enough for you?
See, no. Again, my life wouldn't have really changed had the Lady Vols won the softball championship this year. I would have thought it was cool. I would have been happy for Carlin Pickens, who I think deserves a lot of credit for sticking around, because I couldn't help but think that watching the Texas Tech game. I was like, I think I would have taken the Texas Tech money. They actually have an offense behind her. She probably could have won a national championship there if they had got her instead of the Terry girl from UCLA. But Pickens wanted to be a VFL and be a Tennessee legend, and I applaud that.
Yes. Look how it turned out for her. Jared in the chat says Carlin can't pitch. She just throws hard. What do you make of that?
About like the psychology of whether or not she's mixing her pitches and all that. Like, I don't know. The ERA looks really good. I mean,
I need her to be training like Montana Fouts did for Alabama, with the center block in the middle of the strike zone, so she's having to pitch around it, above it, below it.
I mean, she ain't got to do it now. There ain't no more pitching for Tennessee. I mean, that feels a little extreme to say she can't pitch.
She's the Paul Skeens of women's softball. Just throws really hard.
Is that accurate with Skeens? Because I don't think of him as just a guy that throws hard. I think of him mixing in the off-speed stuff too. But hell, I don't know.
I'm trying to create a narrative here, John.
Yeah. Aroldis Chapman.
Run with it, Bubba.
I don't know.
Put that narrative on your back and run with it. Well, Carlin's got a bright future. She'll go on to. Is there a professional softball?
Yeah, she got drafted number 1 overall.
Great.
Maybe win a gold medal in the Olympics in a couple years.
Maybe do some corporate stuff at Weigel's.
I assume she's going to have a very successful life.
She should be able to.
Yeah. Poor Karen Weekly.
She could get into modeling.
After the final out, she just sitting there looking sad. You guys see that? You see her just sitting there, just tears in her eyes.
I ain't ever going to win a championship. That's what she was saying. Just had her head in her hand. No, I thought this was the year.
Sam says,
I said all that cocky stuff to that Taylor Pennell girl. Now she's got the last laugh. I told her she made a mistake. Turned out she didn't. Oh, shucks.
Let's go to break. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
Here at Fan Run Radio, we're not just some podcaster streaming from his mother's basement, but we're also not a bunch of mouthpieces on state-run radio telling you what we've been told to say. We're the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Okay, so we really need uniforms and equipment for this season. Can I trust you with that? Cool, I'll just order them online. What? Yeah, I'm going to hop online and I'm going to get them ordered. Hold up. That's not a good idea. We shouldn't just spend money on some random online retailer, okay? I mean, it seems pretty convenient. Trust me, it's a terrible idea. Let me simplify this for you. SM Athletics. Okay, how do you pronounce it? SM Athletics? They're the go-to for uniforms and equipment, whether it's for universities, high schools, youth leagues, you name it. So why wouldn't you rather go with professionals who can guide us through the process, design the perfect uniforms, and deliver the best equipment? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What's the name again? SM Athletics. Right. It's definitely smarter to go with a company that emphasizes customer service, fair pricing, and, of course, excellent products. Exactly. So, yeah, I guess it's settled then. For uniforms and equipment for all sports, it's SM Athletics.
Planning for spring at Lowe's means big savings on outdoor power equipment, and Lowe's knows nothing feels better than free. Buy one select Ego string trimmer, leaf blower, or mower kit. Get one select 56-volt battery free. That's up to a $299 value. Power through spring with Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 4/3 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game, Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311. Back on the program, Got some updates in the VolQuest Monday night chat as we go on day 11 of the Chaz Coleman watch. Cody, go ahead and get your pitchforks back out. You sounded like you put them up yesterday. It might be time to get them back out.
You got the key to the shed?
I got the key to the shed. We leave it unlocked around here. But it did seem like both Austin and Brent Hubbs of VolQuest basically still saying that Chaz Coleman is not going to play at Tennessee.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yep. Just
That's crazy.
Quote, crossing of T's and dotting of I's as they try to figure stuff out. So
he's just coming to clean his locker out.
Yeah. You had changed your tune yesterday and sounded like you were back on board with him coming back, but it does appear that the damage has been done.
Well, I just kind of wondered if just what it meant that he's back in Knoxville. But, sounds like he's just cleaning out his locker and maybe getting his stuff from his apartment.
A couple things that were said. You have to be very careful and have everything documented when you're dealing with personal issues. So that's part of the reason we talked about, like Tennessee just not cutting bait and looking like they aren't being sympathetic. Also was said that according to, in relation to the coaches that were at Penn State with him, Brent said he talked to even people who cover Penn State and that Coleman didn't have any issues last fall when it came to practice. So he practiced hard, was a good practice player, but that essentially he got a concussion in November and it's kind of rewired him a little bit. Is the narrative that is being, ran with.
None of you are going to understand this reference, but he's kind of like Elam Ferguson in Hell on Wheels.
Oh, yeah.
Common.
He just had a personality switch?
Yeah.
Top dog, faces some tough competition, doesn't know how to react properly.
He had a traumatic event where he had to fight a bear, and I don't want to spoil it. So there might be people who are watching, so I won't tell you what happens, but
I feel like you're kind of telling us what happened.
Well, it changes.
Yeah.
It changes Elam.
Yeah.
He's not the same Elam that he was before.
But that's the narrative that's being ran with Coleman, but Brent even went as far as saying he believes that Doug Matthews will be right, but that he's not been dismissed at this point, but that like a dismissal is coming.
Okay.
So I feel like if them still saying that, it seems as if there has not been some reconciliation.
Well, that's fine. At least we can, go ahead and clear this out and move on. And it's not going to drag on all summer. That's all I asked for. So they cut bait. They do what they got to do. And we'll move on.
Austin went as far as saying,
with
again,
pass rushers.
He isn't going to be here. Like he just went out and straight up said he's not going to be here. So
Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
He ain't going to be here.
So there's your updates as the Big Orange turns. Chaz Coleman's still not expected to be a Vol. You're still going to lose your high-paid pass rusher.
Yes.
By the time the season actually starts. Something to also keep an eye on, though. There was two other things. One, you had some crystal ball gets placed for DGG.
That running back? It's going to Ohio State?
Yeah, he got a crystal ball projected to Ohio State. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
did you see that recruiting video that they put out?
It was all, it looked pretty good. But I didn't watch it. I saw a still of him wearing the nice Ohio State jacket. Although Austin Price does say that basically he's not changing his tune, that he still thinks it's basically a 50-50 shot between Tennessee and Ohio State, that the people he talks to isn't buying the Ohio State surge.
Okay.
Said crystal balls are overrated and people change them and keep their stats looking good because they change them as it gets a little bit closer.
Okay.
Also something that stood out to me that you might be interested in. He says that Faison Brandon, a good bet to start against Georgia Tech. Yeah. Nothing groundbreaking there, as we've already kind of discussed that, and I've laid my claim that Faison Brandon is going to be the starter, but whenever you start getting that word trickle out.
Well, it just makes, the more you hear, it's that George just is not progressing like they had hoped he would. They thought George was going to be better than he is, I think. So unless he just has some sort of magic summer and comes into the fall camp better, then I think that makes sense that it would be trending toward Faison.
Yeah. George McIntyre's best hope was that he had a big lead and basically got to win because he was further along than Faison Brandon. But that has been, dismissed pretty quickly. We talked about that in the spring. We came out of spring saying it was basically even. And to me, at that point, if it's basically even, that means it's over because the way the development works.
Well, it's a ladder.
Yeah, Faison's going to keep climbing that ladder, and he climbs faster.
If it's a ladder match, George McIntyre's up there, 80% of the way on the ladder, reaching for the belt, thinking he's going to grab the belt. Meanwhile, Faison's climbing the ladder, whereas George is just stagnant. George is probably going to – Faison's climbing the ladder. Faison's probably going to knock him off, maybe through a table. Then he'll probably grab the belt. It's dangling.
His arrow's pointing up higher, and he's at a faster pace. So, to me, once you get caught in a race like that and you're already kind of gassed out, the other guy's just going to continue to pass you. So that's what I felt about the quarterback situation. And just another piece of momentum once VolQuest starts saying to prepare for Faison Brandon. To me, that's just even more percentage. Yeah. I'm at 85% now that Faison Brandon is the starter.
Well, if you put it in NASCAR terms, George has run out of gas and he's just coasting into the tri-oval. Meanwhile, Faison's coming around turn 4 with a full head of steam.
See, I would have phrased it like George had a lead, but didn't make the proper pit stop, and Faison's got 4 new tires, and he's closing the gap, and they're there neck and neck now with still 40 laps left, and or 30 laps left, 20 laps left. There ain't no way he's gonna hold him off.
George is saving fuel, man. McIntyre just pit, or excuse me, other way around. Faison's got fuel. McIntyre, he needs a caution to come out.
Is the tire not better?
We're under caution right now because of Chaz Coleman. Chaz Coleman wrecked off the backstretch.
Well, if they went to caution, would he not be able to go get fuel and tires? That would make the analogy fall apart.
Well, yeah, no, that's
going to take his position further back, though.
That's actually perfect because he still has a chance in the fall.
I would say George McIntyre was driving like a Camry pace car, and we thought he was good at the very start, and then the actual race cars got into it, and they're like, oh, wait, yeah, we'll peel this guy off, and we'll get prime Dale Earnhardt in here.
It's like the Olympic trials where he gets to start up, a little bit faster, a little bit further up just because of the way the position is. But Faison's got the inside track, and now they're even going into a turn, and he's going to blow by him on that turn. Really, it looks even, but he's going to have a 4-second lead here. It is what it seems like to me.
It's like Lightning McQueen and Jackson Storm, brother.
It's like a guy at the Masters on Sunday when he's got a 3-stroke lead, but they're coming down the back 9 or the second 9.
It's like a good quarterback and a bad quarterback, I think.
Yeah.
It's like a state highway and an interstate.
Yeah.
It's like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. And that ain't me trying to say nothing mean about one-legged people. Hour 1 in the books. We'll kick off hour 2 with some headlines. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
The flagship station for Tennessee football. Fans. Fan Run Radio.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Malone at Knoxville Smiles. Has it been a while since your last dental visit? If so, I'd like to invite you to come see us. At Knoxville Smiles, it's our vision to provide the best dental care in town in a relaxed, friendly environment. So if it's been a while and you've been putting it off, don't wait any longer. Come see us at Knoxville Smiles. You can schedule an appointment online at knoxvillesmiles.com or by phone at 865-539-1776.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends, everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Is your yard starting to look more wild than welcoming? Yeah, don't let your landscape be that house on the block. At ECR Total Landscapes, we make sure your outdoor space is something you're proud of. From de-weeding flower beds to leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, and more, completely customizable to your property's specific needs. We'll handle it all. Why spend your weekends sweating it out in the yard when you can just sit back and enjoy it? That's the ECR difference. And right now, new customers can get 10% off your first month of our monthly maintenance package when you sign up for a full calendar year. That's right. Consistent, reliable service at a price that makes it easy to get started. No sweat, no hassle, just a better looking lawn week after week. Call ECR Total Landscapes today and mention promo code FANRUN to save 10% on your first month. Call 865-384-2012 or visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Citizens National Bank. You want a bank that lets you bank when and where you want to. Your local branch, the grocery store, your computer, your phone, it's up to you. You want people who care about taking care of you and your money too. Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends, everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville and W289CU Knoxville. Fan Run Radio.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jacob Wilco at Knoxville Smiles. Have you ever wanted to improve the look of your smile? We know firsthand what the power of a great smile means to a person's confidence and health. Our team of doctors can provide you with an array of options for helping you achieve your cosmetic goals. From simply moving teeth into a better position, to reversible cosmetic bonding, to full mouth implant-supported dentures. It is our goal to help patients feel good about their appearance while achieving optimal health. Want to learn more? Call us at 865-539-1776 to schedule an evaluation or visit us online at knoxvillesmiles.com.
What are you going over under 2.5 years?
Hour number 2 kicking off here in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Pick you up a 12-pack of White Claw. Getting close to pool season. Hour 2 headlines. What you got, Cody Mack?
Well, thank you, John.
You're welcome, man.
Some big news yesterday in the NFL.
Huge news. We'll talk about it next segment.
Okay.
Huge news in the NFL. The NFL stealing all the headlines yesterday on June 1st.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you that Russell Wilson is finalizing a deal to become a CBS sports analyst. I didn't figure that would be worthy of a segment.
No, it's not.
So that's my NFL note for you.
He had the option of what? Going to the Jets to be a backup quarterback behind Geno Smith, and he said, nah, I'm good.
We'll save the big trade news for next segment, but yes, Russell Wilson headed to CBS. Another NFL note, Congress has asked Roger Goodell to testify about the NFL's broadcast deals, according to a letter obtained by ESPN. So one other NFL note for you there. Goodell asked to testify by Congress. Testify about the NFL broadcast deals. Well, yesterday we told you, I believe you told us late in the show, that Jeff Borzello had ranked Tennessee basketball number 6 coming into the year. He had the Vols all the way up in the most elite of company in his early rankings. We now have an updated, way too early top 25 from ESPN.
Okay.
An update on your Tennessee Vols. Ranked at number 6 in that ranking as well.
Okay, number 6.
Wait a second.
Inside the championship circle.
Wait a second. This is Jeff Borzello's update. Okay.
So he's not. Okay, the one
I guess he works for ESPN.
Oh, the one I gave you was CBS. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it wasn't.
I think you told me Borzello.
Okay. Either way.
Yep. Well, actually, I am basically just saying the same thing then. But hey, how about we have a read about what he says about Tennessee, huh?
Okay.
Over the past 6 seasons, Tennessee has ranked top 5 nationally in defensive efficiency 5 times. So 6 seasons, we've been top 5 in defensive efficiency 5 of those 6 seasons. The highest the Vols ranked in offensive efficiency at Ken Palm during that stretch, number 17. It would not be a surprise to see those roles reversed this next season. Barnes has amassed an alarming amount of offensive talent from the portal, headlined by Juke Harris, Terrence Hill Jr., Jalen Harrelson, Tyler Lundblade, and Dede Ames. If he can instill some level of defensive intensity in this group, the ceiling is incredibly high. So he has Tennessee at number 6, just behind UConn, Illinois, Michigan, Duke, and Florida. That's championship company.
You still have a chance to get Tennessee with the 11th best odds gambling-wise, tied with Arkansas and St. John's at 25-1. I feel pretty good. I got 70-1 a couple months ago. In April, I got us at plus 7,000. Still obviously a long shot to cash it, but I'd rather have 70-1 than 25-1. Huh? How about that?
Certainly.
So, yeah, top 16 team, but not getting a lot of love from the gambling odds just yet.
What do you make of this projected starting lineup? Terrence Hill Jr.,
baller.
Juke Harris,
baller.
Jalen Harrelson,
baller.
Tyler Lundblade,
baller.
Miles Rubin.
I don't agree with that starting lineup. Whose starting lineup is that?
That's Borzello.
Borzello's.
You don't agree with that? Who do you think's going to be in there? Dede Ames over Lundblade?
D. Wade Brown over Rubin is one thing that jumps out to me.
Okay.
Lundblade starting at the power forward just doesn't seem like a realistic thing either to me. So I would say I don't believe that's going to be the starting 5. But the point is, we're going to have 8 or 9 guys that we feel that can go out there and score the basketball and play. Should have some depth, should have some really top-end talent.
That's right.
We are on the road to the Final Four, brother. We are on the road to the Final Four.
Yes. Yes, we are. The MLB Players Association, one other note while we're on college basketball, let's go ahead and keep it on topic here. The Iowa State transfer Milan Momcilovic has committed to Kentucky. So Kentucky gets themselves a player.
With a reported price tag over $6.5 million.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, especially for a guy that's not a true – I don't want to say he's not an impact player because he will make an impact, but like he's not like a pillar. I don't feel like he can be the best player on your team.
I need to get a new pillar.
I don't think he's a Juke Harris. He's a good shooter, but hell, we watched Bishop Boswell lock him down.
My pillar's falling apart. I got to figure out the right brand, though, because I want to get one just like it. It's so comfortable, but it's getting old. How often do you replace your pillars?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. What the hell is a pillar?
Do you lie your head on at night?
I feel like you should get a bamboo pillow.
I don't like those.
Bamboo memory foam?
Those
are
pillow.
perfecto.
I like an American pillar.
I legitimately had no idea what you were talking about.
Pillow.
Yeah.
How often
You don't think bamboo can be grown in America?
Yeah, but we ain't known for it. It's a Chinese thing. But I don't need a China pillow. Do you replace yours? What kind of pillow do you have? Do you have a nice one?
I got 2 different ones. I got one that's firm and one that's soft, and I kind of rotate them.
Are they nice or are they cheap?
Knowing what you know about me, what do you think?
I don't know. I could say I wouldn't be surprised either way.
Good. That's where I want you. Guessing. Not knowing what, not being able to put me in a box.
I imagine you personally probably had just some cheap old pillow. And then I imagine your old lady upgraded you, is what I'm imagining.
No.
She got you a nice pillow.
No.
No?
No.
I'm wrong?
No.
Okay.
I show her the finer things in life.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, you don't seem, no offense, you just don't seem like a guy to me that would be all that concerned about your pillow.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
You just don't seem like a guy that's overly concerned with your pillow.
I got a nice king-size mattress, a nice king-size bed. You don't think I care about sleeping comfortably? You think I'm just sitting out there with just nasty little ragtag pillows with no support for my big head?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'll take a picture of them. I mean, one of them's a Tempur-Pedic, I'm pretty sure, or whatever the hell.
A Tempur-Pedic pillow?
Maybe
that's fancy.
Is that the brand?
Yeah, it's a brand.
It's a nice thick. It's a little bit old.
That's probably $100 pillow.
Yeah, I got a $100 pillow, but I mean,
okay.
Hell, I'd spend $1,000 to have a good pillow if that's what they wanted me to do.
I got a $100 pillow too. But see, I didn't
sleep.
I didn't grow up that way though.
Sleep's one of the most important things you do.
I grew up.
All things to be cheap on. I don't think sleep should be one of them.
Mom was kind of cheap growing up, and she made me think like a $50 pillow was a good pillow.
Well, hell, I mean, I understand the logic, but you sleep a lot. That's how you start your day. That's how you end your day. That's how you start your day. You need to be refreshed and rested.
I love the pillow I got. It's got holes in it, and it's like a cooling kind of thing, and it's like a $150 pillow. Well, anyway, the MLB Players Association lead negotiator sees clear distance between the MLB and the Players Union still in the CBA negotiations. So we'll keep you updated on baseball there, see if we get a lockout. How about the Oklahoma Sooners, Dayton Taki? He smashed a 454-foot walk-off bomb last night to eliminate Georgia Tech and advance to the Super Regionals. So Oklahoma gets to go to the Supers.
Maybe one of the worst calls ever in a walk-off situation.
Oh, yeah?
In baseball history.
Well, that happened.
I didn't listen to it, but I saw some of the reviews were, is this guy sitting in his basement at home that was completely unaware that was a home run?
Like you said, it was 450 feet. The guy hit it like 30 feet, like over the batter's eye in center field. And the guy like waited until he saw it go over the batter's eye. I'd be like, it's gone.
What was
the second baseman for Georgia Tech like immediately doubled over as it like went off his bat. Like he just knew it was over.
What was he saying in the meantime? Like just high fly ball?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. And that's tough for, college baseball for at least like the elite teams this year, right? Number 1, number 2 go home in the regionals. It's wide open.
Omaha's going to be wacky, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got West Virginia coming in as a 16 seed that now gets to play, they get to host. The number 2 seed's gone. That's how the bracket seems like it's, what the hell is going on with Bubba?
Don't worry about it. Got 3 Trojans to pick from. USC, Troy, and Little Rock.
So I went to bed. So Texas A&M lost to USC.
Mm-hmm.
That means I lost out on a really huge payday because my dumbass was trying to scramble to put one together and had like 4 things on it.
SEC.
And I put I had USC. I put USC on it. I had USC. I had Texas Tech. I had JJ Belady from the Reds get 2 bases. And then the 4th thing, I had West Virginia, Kentucky over. And they did not go over. I should have just took something else. Damn it. If the Minnesota Lynx won last night, I'm going to be so mad because that was the thing I almost put on there instead. Let's see. Did they win? Let's see. Oh, my God. They won by 40 points. Oh, my God. Leave it to Kentucky and those hillbillies, those mountain folks from West Virginia to ruin my night.
Whoa.
Son of a gun. No, I got beef with them, Bubba. They sent me a bag of penises.
They did.
To the radio station.
Speaking of Trojans.
So West Virginia gets to now play what? Cal Poly, a 4 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Troy and Little Rock are playing. So like somebody in Omaha, like West Virginia has a chance to beat Cal Poly to go to Omaha, and then they get to play either Little Rock or Troy in the first game.
Let's go Little Rock.
That seems pretty good for West Virginia.
St. John's gets to play Alabama.
Hold on, Bub. I'm going through the whole damn bracket. North Carolina at USC or plays USC in North Carolina. Ole Miss and Auburn. That's one side of the bracket. On the other side, we'll have Oklahoma and Kansas. That feels gross, but
elite vibes at Kansas. Their park is awesome.
Really? Okay. Good for Kansas. I'll root for Kansas then.
What was their room out there to build a good ballpark?
What was their overall national seed this year, Sam?
One of the lower ones.
Were they like 15 maybe?
Yeah.
What do you make of
I'm not done yet. Oklahoma, Kansas, St. John's, Alabama. Let's go Johnnies.
I didn't even know St. John's had a baseball program.
I didn't either, but they ran through that. They ran through that Tallahassee region. Right? They went 3-0, right? I don't think they lost. Texas, Oregon, Mississippi State, Georgia. Poor Trevor. Of all the teams that get to play, some pretty easy matchups, having to get Georgia, that's tough. Tough for Georgia, too, to get Mississippi State while some of these other teams get to play Cal Poly. And
Georgia's going to win it all.
I hope not.
That's my pick.
I hope not, but you're probably right.
What do you make of this Texas softball player, Hannah Wells, eating the ladybugs? That was a cute
One of the
story.
craziest things I've ever heard on a TV broadcast. They said this girl, ever since the age of like 6 or 7, has just eaten a ladybug every time she sees one for good luck.
Whenever I saw that, honestly, it made me even more mad that we lost these.
It made me think that somebody on our team better find a damn plate of ladybugs ASAP because they had big karma on their side.
We're losing to the little kid like picking flowers in the soccer field. And
the bug eater.
Yeah.
Eating ladybugs just seems so gross.
I'm sure it's kind of probably like you ever have those M&M minis like in the little tube? I bet that's about what it's like. Just one little crunch.
Do you want us to do a blind taste test for you?
Yeah, except as opposed to getting
Can
chocolate.
I tell the difference in the M&M Mini and the Ladybug?
As opposed to getting chocolate, you get something completely different.
This one tastes like chocolate, but this one tastes like nature.
Do you just swallow it or do you chew it?
I would hope she just swallows.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't feel like
you
you chew the ladybug.
I don't think it'd be that bad. There's a lot of cultures that eat bugs. Like, we're Americanized, so we kind of look at it as gross, but there's a lot of people in this world that eat bugs.
That doesn't mean that it's not gross.
I don't know.
That just means that they're poor.
I don't know if it is gross. Like, I think we're just conditioned to believe that it's gross.
Have you never watched people eat bugs on TV?
Yes.
Even the rich eat bugs.
You know what's interesting about TV is it's dramatized.
Not on like reality competitions when people are eating it.
What? Of course it is.
No.
Of course it is.
No, the people
it's
that
meant
are
to be dramatic, so you'll keep watching it.
The people on TV that are like performing in reality competitions aren't like, let me make good TV here by acting like the bug is gross while there's so much money on the line where I get rewarded the faster I eat this. They're not dramatizing it for that.
That's exactly what they're doing.
No, they're not.
It's television.
No, they're not. They're not actors.
They're exaggerating.
You don't watch enough of the competition TV.
I've seen TV.
They're there to try to win the competition. They're there to try to be like, let me act like this bug is gross.
I have watched television. I just they make chocolate covered bugs.
Yeah, I mean, I told you I ate some chocolate flavored crickets.
And you liked them, didn't you?
No, I didn't like it at all. But I ate it. I didn't like it at all.
If you give me like 6 ladybugs in the M&M tube, I think I'd be fine.
We're just gonna find some and mix them in with some like pasta or something. See if you can taste.
I think it'd be just fine. I mean, what was that? Was that a caper?
Did you guys see this story about Mr. Beast and his reality competition?
Mm-mm.
So Mr. Beast, I guess at one point, Bubba, you might know about this. He gave away a private jet to somebody.
He's giving away everything, man. Private jet, private island, private investigator.
Well, he had some type of competition where he gave somebody a jet, apparently. And the jet winner, Jabari Brown, has been arrested in Paraguay, connected with a marijuana trafficking case where they found 577 pounds of weed aboard his private jet. So,
is that a lot of weed?
Somebody snitched, man.
577 pounds?
Okay.
Why should Mr. Beast be on the hook for this?
Well, he's not on the hook. It's just
he's just giving away the plane, you know.
Well, he's not on the hook. It's just they're saying this is the guy who won his competition. I mean, yeah, they got it laid out here. I mean, it looks like a lot of weed.
That's a good amount of weed.
Yeah,
it's a pretty solid amount. Yeah,
yeah, 577 pounds, it's pretty substantial.
Yeah,
he's got that air. I mean, that little private jet's packed with it. You know, I guess on one hand, credit to him for taking the prize he won and trying to put it to use entrepreneurially. Because
this guy's dead for sure. The cartel has probably killed him overnight. I'm looking this up. Apparently, this was going to Brazil. This guy's.
Or he's trying to.
So like his finger is. He's got like 2.5 fingers right now, probably.
I don't know what the competition
cartel.
I don't know what the competition was, but I assume he had to learn how to fly like a plane. I guess they were all pilots. Because I was going to say, it seems crazy he's doing this himself. Like, I feel like if you give me a private plane, like if you want to do all this drug trafficking, maybe at least hire a pilot or something, or you train somebody. That way you're not doing it. But yeah, this guy's going to go to prison for a long time.
What if this was just the final challenge for Mr. Beast? Like, he's just a huge drug trafficker.
It would be possible. It would be possible. That's what I would say if I'm him. Mr. Beast made me do it. Mr. Beast said that's the only way I can keep my plane. I'm now his drug mule. We'll talk some NFL coming up next. Stick with us.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is Fan Run Radio.
Smoky Mountain Brewery is the place to be for game day. From the moment you walk in, it's wall-to-wall big screens, making Smoky Mountain Brewery the perfect place to watch the Vols or your favorite team in action. With locations in Turkey Creek, Maryville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg, you're never far away from a great time at Smoky Mountain Brewery. Try one of their world-famous microbrews like Black Bear Ale, Mountain Light, or Cherokee Ale. Juicy burgers, wings that bring the heat, and delicious handmade pizzas made with hand-tossed crust from the freshest ingredients and their own special sauce from a secret recipe, topped off with hand-grated cheese and farm-fresh toppings. And don't forget, those famous microbrews are also available in kegs for your next party or in 6-packs and growlers to go. So grab your crew and head to Smoky Mountain Brewery and tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good.
Vol fans, reimagine your home at Broadway Carpets and Flooring for any remodeling or building needs. With a variety of carpets, rugs, hardwood, vinyl, and stone, Broadway has all the flooring and installation options you're looking for, including pet-resistant products like Pet Perfect Carpet from Shaw Floors. Visit their showroom in downtown Knoxville or the location in West Knoxville located on Kingston Pike near Pellissippi Parkway today.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Your tax refund belongs to you, not an identity thief. Over $6 billion in tax refunds were flagged by the IRS for possible identity theft last year. If you're in a bind this tax season, LifeLock can help. They monitor and alert you to identity threats you'd miss on your own, even if you're careful with your personal information. And if you do become a victim of tax-related identity fraud, LifeLock has U.S.-based restoration specialists ready to help solve your identity theft issue. Plus, all LifeLock plans are backed by the $1 Million Protection Package, meaning LifeLock will reimburse you up to the limits of your plan if you lose money due to identity theft. Let LifeLock help protect your financial info, so all you have to worry about is what you do with your tax refund. Go to LifeLock.com, save up to 25% off your first year. The promo code is HERD, promo code HERD, to save up to 25% off your first year. LifeLock.com. Identity theft protection starts here.
Fan Run Radio, the flagship station for Tennessee fans.
This ain't no wishy-washy, limp-wristed, kale-eating, half-ass sports radio station.
We're your in-your-face, truth-telling, say it loud, flag-waving, face-painting, hardcore, bring the noise, causing a ruckus, don't give a damn sports station.
Sports talk that doesn't just hang up and listen.
For the fans. This is Fan Run Radio.
Get some.
Yesterday, as two superstars found themselves on new teams. One had been rumored, really for the last 5 or 6 months, while the other one feels like it kind of came out of nowhere. A.J. Brown to the Patriots was a, poorly kept secret. Poor Diana Rossini didn't even get to break the news.
Speaking of Diana Rossini, this damn Chrissy Freud. I told you about this chick. I warned all of you.
I hope you're going with this where I think you're going.
Well, let me save it for headlines. Let's let John do his segment here.
No, go ahead, because Chrissy Freud is she's attached to Diana Rossini.
Well, she factors into this, yeah. I mean, somewhat. I mean, she's openly talking about Diana Rossini's. What's the best way to put this without being offensive? Her vagina.
Well, she called it her box.
Yeah. Well, and then Rossini, R-U-S-S, she creatively put a P on the front of.
I hadn't seen that yet. I just now saw that for the first time. Yeah. I don't follow Chrissy Chrissy Freud, but I have been seeing that she's found herself in this story and that she's been
needs
tweeting
to be
up a
locked
storm.
away. This chick, I hate this chick so much. I had like four.
This tweet is crazy,
and now she's just openly she's openly talking about Diana Rossini's vagina, and then she goes on because she's the main character and the world revolves around her. Somehow this factors into her former relationship with JT Daniels, the quarterback, and she's just out here calling him a homosexual.
JT Daniels, who is abusive, both mentally and physically, and also a homosexual.
Yeah, just throwing strays.
I don't think those are strays. I think those are direct shots to the head.
She needs to be locked away. She needs. She's not that far from Britney Spears' career track without the success.
Well, I was going to say, at least Britney had a little bit of a reason.
She's like unsuccessful Britney Spears. I mean, she's just.
Hell, you still follow her on Twitter, Cody.
Well, yeah.
You can just
of course I do.
her.
Of course I follow her. I have her tweet notifications on, Sam.
Have you ever DM'd her?
Yes.
What'd you say?
Well, here's the thing. So if I publicly criticize her, the reason I never call her out is because she could release the DMs I've sent her. But I'll just go ahead and tell you. I mean, it ain't nothing ridiculous. It's just embarrassing drunk. I mean, you know how it is. If anybody knows, you know, right?
No, I don't randomly DM
sending
third-rate reporters. No, I don't know.
I mean, I
won't act like I've never sent any shameful DMs. 2020, you could have wrote a book about me. I mean, back during COVID, you could have written a bad book about me. I was drinking, trying not to die.
Got to go back to the last time I was drinking too much here.
Can you not just go to her account and hit DMs?
Let's see. Alyssa Lang. Yep, they'd be right around here then. I think that's Davy's sister. I think I DM'd Davy's sister. You remember Davy?
I forgot he had a sister.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. Yeah, how you doing, babe? That was in 2021 at 12:39 a.m. You're so sexy, Chrissy. I'm a big supporter of your work. That was September 2nd, 2022. And then the last time I DM'd her was October of 25. What are you doing, beautiful? So yeah.
That's sad.
I was drunk, Bubba. I was drunk.
She's never replied.
And she loves attention.
She's never replied to any of these?
No.
Yeah, I feel like you got to block her.
Cody, was that September 2nd DM after the Ball State opener in 2022?
Was that the date?
Well, it happened to be on Thursday the 1st, but I'd imagine this was deep into the night where it would have been the 2nd at this point.
1:44 a.m.
Yep.
So it sounds like I was
start of the Heupel era.
I was out drinking after the Ball State game, which would make sense. We were in the Old City. Remember that?
Yeah.
We were down there at one of those the Old City Sports Bar. I think.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, you were.
I wasn't there. I went to my night went to the game, went to Wagon Wheel, went home with a woman was how my night went. So I don't think I was there. We were at one. Okay, so we did that.
I swear you were there.
No, we were there. Was that the beginning of 22?
Yeah.
I thought Ball State.
Thursday night Ball State.
Oh, was Bowling Green. What was the.
Bowling Green was.
What was Heupel's opener? It was on Thursday the year before in 21. Was that Bowling Green, I guess?
That was Bowling Green.
Okay, I was talking about Bowling Green then. That's when I went to the game, went to Wagon Wheel, went home with a woman. 22, though, you're right. We did go to Ball State with my friend Jordan.
That's
and
right.
Her volleyball friends.
You had a crowd of a crowd of people up there.
My friend Jordan.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember her specifically, but
but there were some volleyball girls.
Well, obviously I was drinking, so I guess I DM'd Chrissy that night.
Didn't go home with them, but yeah, we did go out drinking that night. That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then October 17th, 2025, Sam, I imagine that's similar. I was probably drunk.
That'd be around the third Saturday in October.
That'd be a football night too, probably. So
it makes sense why you hate her so much.
It'd be the night before Alabama, yeah.
Now, February 14th, 2021, that may have been a lonely Valentine's. I was by myself in Nashville.
How many times have you messaged this girl?
3. I told you the 3 there.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's not why I don't like her. That's just me being.
You should send her another and like try to get her on the show. You could ask her about, why she's so. upset.
I want to
with
get
overseeing the
JT Daniels on. That's who I want to talk to.
Oh, that could be a good phone call where like we then merge the calls.
I followed him last night in hopes that I could DM him that he could, but I don't think I can unless he follows me back, which he probably won't. But I want to DM him and be like, spill the beans on this. I want to hear your side of the story, JT. Tell me about this Chrissy chick.
Two of the biggest stars in the NFL got traded. You're here talking about this Chrissy Floyd girl.
Yeah, Chris was great.
Who really, now it seems sad. Now it just seems like you have a vendetta against this girl, and this is your type of revenge.
Well, I told you my group text we've been on her for years.
Right, but do they all know that you're in love with her?
They know that.
Do they all know that you've tried to DM her multiple times?
Yes, they know. I've told them that.
Have you tried emailing her? She has her email in her profile.
Buddy, I DM a lot of women. Okay, she's not anything special. I'm not. Don't make this out to be me being in love with Chrissy. I hate Chrissy, but she does make me feel something though. So that's
she's air raid certified.
She's just the worst, man. She's the worst. She's got her location now in Seattle, Washington. Where's she at? Why is she in Seattle?
It's weird that she has her location in Seattle because I did see as I'm scrolling through her profile that she literally tweeted like a couple of days ago that she was going to move to Seattle. So she just went ahead and I guess changed her location.
She's legitimately crazy.
Also ATL.
Like it literally says 16 hours ago, I'm thinking of moving to Seattle this fall. Please send me your pros and cons. But like as you're saying, her profile now says she's in Seattle. It's a very strange girl. You should be careful DMing girls like that.
She's legitimately crazy.
But yeah, she went off on Diana Rossini again yesterday, kind of out of nowhere. Diana Rossini attached to the AJ Brown, Mike Vrabel relationship. Mike Vrabel getting the band back together in New England. Him, AJ Brown, Kevin Byard. Honestly, two of my favorite Titans of all time. I kind of rooted for Kevin Byard in Chicago. I don't think I'm going to be rooting for him in New England. When A.J. Brown first went to the Eagles, Sam, I drafted him on my fantasy teams. That way I would have some type of protection. Do you think I should continue doing that this year to try to block against the real hatred of A.J. Brown with Mike Vrabel and the Patriots?
You want to draft him so you don't hate him?
Just so like at least when he scores, I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I benefit here.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a good trade for the Patriots. Obviously, I'm not going to say that AJ, like bringing in a player like AJ Brown's not a good thing, but I did see an interesting kind of like Twitter thread yesterday about how Drake May is like obsessed with basically just like making sure that every receiver kind of gets his own slice of the pie. And he's not like all right, I'm going to go throw the ball to this guy 12 times a game and force feed my wide receiver one. He's kind of like I want to make sure this guy, he'd rather have 4 receivers have 75 yards than one guy have a 200-plus yard game. So I am interested to kind of see how wide receiver one, A.J. Brown, gets force-fed here.
On one hand, Drake May seems like the type of nice dude that would feel that way. But on the other hand, Sam, like he hasn't had a wide receiver one. So, like, I do think there's something to that with young quarterbacks. You can see young quarterbacks benefit from having a wide receiver one, or you can see that they just kind of almost restrict their growth because they hone in on that wide receiver one. One of the more egregious examples of this to me was Matthew Stafford. Like, I think you can look early on in Matthew Stafford's career. His whole thing was, hey, bleep it. Calvin Johnson's down there somewhere. And it almost hurt him as an overall quarterback. I think Matthew Stafford started playing at a higher level when Calvin Johnson retired, because then all of a sudden he was just, working the entire field. So from Drake May's perspective, yeah, it's good to have a wide receiver you know is going to be open, but you got to be careful in terms of just locking into him. But A.J. Brown is the modern-day Terrell Owens, where he is going to yell at you if you don't throw him the ball, even if you're winning. And by winning, I mean even if you win the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, and you're one of the best franchises in the league, and you're constantly winning double-digit games, A.J. Brown is still going to be upset if you are not giving him the ball. Now, much like your girl, Chrissy, A.J. Brown also a little bit of a weirdo. I don't know if you saw him post those AI photos of him as a kid wearing Patriots jerseys.
That's not real.
But everyone quickly pointed out those are fake because, like, the logo didn't match up to where it would have been during that era. It was a Nike jersey when Reebok had the rights. And then people pointed out, like, in the top left, you could see that it says it's an AI photo. So, like, yeah, weirdo A.J. Brown was posting fake pictures pretending like he's been a Patriots fan since birth.
He is getting with the times.
A.J. Brown is the sexy wide receiver, but you also had, the best defensive player in the league over the last 5 years. He also got traded yesterday, and that one felt like it came out of nowhere. Yesterday when we were on the air, you started seeing some rumblings of some talk that they might be open to listening to Myles Garrett offers. And then before the Lady Vols even threw their first pitch at noon, the trade had broken that Myles Garrett was headed to Los Angeles as the Rams continue to go all in. Kind of makes that Ty Simpson draft pick look even dumber. Because if you're going all in, like maybe just draft an impact player, but they're saying it actually makes more sense now because we know we won't be drafting quarterbacks in the next couple years. We got to have one now and let him sit there. But either way, the Rams load up on talent and go get an absolute game wrecker. Can't imagine there's been many times in NFL history where the MVP and the reigning defensive player of the year have been on the same team. But that's what we got right now in Los Angeles.
Rams should be the favorite in the NFC, without a doubt.
They are. They are right now the odds-on favorite. Not a huge gap between them and other teams, but they are the favorite. If you look at just for the Super Bowl, actually there is a wide gap now. They're plus 550. It's gone even further down. They're plus 550, where the next closest team is the Buffalo Bills at 10-1. The Seattle Seahawks at 11-1.
How long are we going to keep doing this with the Bills?
Buddy, you're the last person that should be asking that. Every time the playoffs come around, you pick the Bills. How many times are you going to do it with the Bills?
He failed me last year.
Every year you tell me it's going to be Josh Allen's time, and he fails to get it done. So
he failed me yet again.
How much longer are you going to be duped?
Probably at least another 5 to 7 years.
I was going to say, I imagine if we start talking about the AFC, you'll pick either Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. Newsflash. Neither one of them could get it done.
Well, if the past is any indication, which really that's all you've got to go on. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Bubba, Sam.
Obviously, nobody knows the damn New England Patriots made it last year.
Any thoughts on the Myles Garrett trade?
Crazy.
I think easily one of the worst trades ever.
Whoa, I thought it was a pretty good trade for the Browns. Jared Verse is pretty young. Also helps free up cap space a little bit, getting Myles Garrett out of there. So
you're saying it's a great trade for the Browns.
They also got draft picks out of it too.
You said it's one of the worst trades ever. I assume you meant from the Browns' perspective, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, I think they got nothing in return. I think you got a first-round pick in next year's draft that's going to land at best maybe like the 25th overall pick.
Likely going to be in the 30s.
That's not going to be a franchise-changing pick. And then,
right now they're in no situation to figure anything out when Deshaun Watson or Shedeur Sanders is going to be behind the helm on the offensive side.
So I think you should be asking for as many first-round picks as possible instead of saying, like, hey, I want a young defensive player. And they just trade away one of the greatest defensive players of all time for one first-round pick. That's what I would say. And a guy that, in Jared Verse, that's a solid player, but he's not like a superstar that you're going to replace Myles Garrett with and be like, all right, he fills this gap well enough.
I'm somewhere in the middle.
Sauce Gardner got more first-round draft picks than Myles Garrett.
Well, if you compare it to
we're
that.
We're a dumb franchise, all right?
Yeah, if you compare it to that, but like they were just taking advantage of a really dumb franchise. A really, really, really stupid franchise in the Indianapolis Colts who look, to be honest, that the Indianapolis Colts are part of the reason I try not to have snap judgments on trades. And it's not because of Sauce Gardner. It's because of when that really dumb franchise, the Indianapolis Colts, traded a first-round pick for Trent Richardson. And everyone's like, oh, my God, the Browns traded Trent Richardson for a first-round pick. That's a fleece. Why would they ever give up Trent Richardson? And then he got to, Indianapolis and sucked, and then, it didn't change anything.
Yeah, it was pretty good on Madden.
He was pretty good on Madden, but I try not to overreact to trades just because I feel like every reaction to a trade is wrong. It's almost like the Groundhog Day, not the Bill Murray movie, but like the groundhog comes out and tells us, and like we're like, actually, it's got like a 30% chance of being right. Because I've just
most depressing time of the year, Groundhog Day. That may be the most depressing day of the year.
That's about 2 weeks.
Right in smack dab in damn February, right after the Super Bowl's over.
That's not when Groundhog Day is at all.
When's Groundhog Day?
Isn't it February 1st?
I don't know.
Am I wrong? Is Groundhog Day not February 1st?
February 2nd. Is it before the Super Bowl?
It's definitely before the Super Bowl.
Okay, well, at least you still got the Super Bowl to look forward to. But it's otherwise February. I hate the month of February.
Yeah, it's the second every year. So that's about a 2-week warning for you to get your message ready for Chrissy Freud. Groundhog Day comes out, you start pinning your. This will be the one she responds to.
You are not going to attack me for DMing Chrissy. She's a peer in the industry, and clearly I was trying to connect for an interview.
Hey Toots.
Hey sweetheart, how you doing?
Hey Toots, how you doing?
What's going on, Cupcake? No, I was drunk. I mean, hell.
But I lived with it. People said the same thing when the Lakers traded for Anthony Davis. Oh my God, they gave up so many draft picks. And then the Pelicans pretty much got nothing from those draft picks. So I try not to overreact. Now, Sam, you are right that hey, the Rams first round pick, that doesn't really mean anything if everything goes well. If I'm a Browns fan or I'm Jimmy Haslam, I'm like, yeah, but what if it doesn't? What if Matthew Stafford's back gets hurt? He is old. We are betting against a 38-year-old quarterback.
But even, what do you think at best that pick is? I think 17.
I think if Matthew Stafford gets hurt, that could be a top 10 pick. But it would take Stafford.
That defense is still so good. They'll be able to put together something.
With Ty Simpson?
They won. Sean McVay won games with Baker Mayfield, learning that offense in 2 days.
They won but they were still bad that year. But they did win a game with Baker Mayfield that game. Do they still have Jimmy Garoppolo there?
Baker Mayfield.
Is Jimmy Garoppolo still there as the actual backup?
Oh, is he still there? Retired. No, I think he retired.
Jimmy Garoppolo retired. Okay, so Ty Simpson's going to be the main backup.
That's right.
I mean, you're right, Sam. Ultimately, that pick's not going to be great. I'm just saying, if Stafford got hurt in September,
you guys don't know that Ty Simpson is not a great future NFL quarterback.
No, we don't. But I'm just saying, I don't think he'd be good this first year. Maybe he would be.
If you've learned anything over the years, it should be you should learn to trust the Rams front office. These guys know how to win. They know what they're doing. It's the best front office in sports.
Well, it is weird that I feel like they've had 5 all-in moves where it's we're mortgaging the future, and they've never really paid for it except that 1 year where they were bad.
I also just feel really bad for Jared Verse. I'd pull a Chaz Coleman and just retire from football. If I got sent from championship contender living in LA to just having to have Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson be my quarterback, and I live in Cleveland.
It would suck for a year, but
still get to be by the water.
You could maybe sell me that Cleveland's building something good.
Mistake by the lake.
Got to find a quarterback, but punt this year, find your quarterback in the draft, and but you have your Verse. That sucks. Going from LA, your last memory as a Ram is that one reporter calling you daddy. Yes, daddy. That's
is it Monty Bolaños?
No. Oh, we love it. Was it? Did you even call him a zaddy? Did you call him a zaddy, or was it daddy? Oh, we love a daddy. And Jared Verse come on, man, what's happening here? That's his last memory as a Ram.
Oh, you showed me that. Yeah. A couple of important updates in the chat.
Give it to me after the break. It's TalkSports on Fan Run Radio.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Download the free Fan Run app and take the best Tennessee sports conversations with you wherever you go.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game. Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Tired of spending your weekends working in the yard? Let ECR Total Landscapes handle it for you. We'll take care of de-weeding your flower beds, leaf blowing, trimming, mulching, and more. Let us do the heavy lifting so your landscape looks great. Right now, get 10% off your first month of our monthly maintenance package when you mention promo code FANRUN. Reliable service, great results, and more free time for you. Call us today at 865-384-2012 or visit us online at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together.
Last call. We're an hour early, guys.
You might be confused if you're listening to the podcast.
Getting out of here early today.
But we still have an hour left.
That's good. I got some errands to run.
Vandy, Sam, and Bubba over there giggling during the break. Got distracted. But we still have an hour left. Don't be alarmed. Let's head to the
love
chat.
a confident daddy. Hey,
Cut that out of the.
Hey, what the hell?
Please cut that out.
That clip.
Can you
is
say that again,
insane.
Bubba? Say it just like that again, would you? I want this to feel awkward for you.
Feel awkward, brother. I enjoy this.
Say it again, then.
We love a confident daddy.
That feels weird for me. Checking in on the chat.
Come on, bro.
Checking in on the chat. Some updates on bug eating. Volin SC says he ate bugs when he lived in Korea. They sell them at street vendors. And
what bugs we talking?
That.
Just bugs. He also says he ate dogs when he was there. So, and he wants to hear more about Davey's sister. I do too.
I feel like they eat crickets big time over there.
Well, I told you that's what I had. I think I have crickets or grasshoppers.
The guy who helps provide trivia every week eats dogs.
You can't admit that. I feel like he shouldn't have said that in the chat. The people in the chat would be like, what the hell, man?
Nope. Everybody just
Jared Burke's reaction.
Everybody just moved right along.
Because my reaction is you can't admit that. Like, I understand it's different in different cultures. I would
try it.
I'm not. I would.
If I was in a place If I was in a place where that was
You're
customary,
in good standing with Peter right now, Cody.
Yeah, I know, but if I was in a place where it was customary, I think I would try it. I would try a bite. I wouldn't feel good about it. I mean, the only time RFK's eating dogs.
The only time I would do it is if I was like starving. That's the only time I would.
You wouldn't try dog meat?
No.
But if it's customary in the place you're at,
wouldn't do it. I would be like,
well,
hey,
you're a picky eater.
I would say I mean no disrespect. I'm not trying to disrespect your culture.
I mean no disrespect.
I'm not trying to disrespect your culture. I'm not hungry.
There's got to be like vegetables around, right? You know,
yeah,
like I'd eat that.
I wouldn't eat it. And I understand it's different cultures. I'm not, I'm not passing judgment on people. Whatever. I'm just saying
xenophobe.
I'm not eating dog, and I'm definitely not telling anybody if I do it.
You wouldn't try a bite, Sam?
No. Dude.
Not one bite?
No.
If the dog's already dead and cooked, what does it matter?
It's the
where you draw a line at?
Where's the moral compass?
You gonna eat people?
I ain't gonna live over there.
You gonna eat people?
No, I mean I'm gonna.
What if you're with a bunch of cannibals
and they're dead and on the barbecue? Why wouldn't you take his arm off?
He would 100% eat human. 100%. 100%. Don't let him lie.
What a thing to say.
Don't let him lie to you. If there was,
am I hungry?
No, it's just customary. You're hanging out with cannibals.
This is the most.
I wouldn't be hanging out with cannibals.
Kelsey Kreischer bit I've ever seen from Cody.
I wouldn't be hanging out with cannibals who have just barbecued a human.
You might be.
Why? Lost in the forest?
No, just hanging out with some elite in California.
Part of what they eat.
You pick up some Illuminati
you go to Slab
people.
City out in Cali.
Yeah, you pick up some people in an Uber and they're like, "Hey, sir, you want to come into this
party
party
once, right?"
I mean, if the presidents can eat human, I mean, I wouldn't feel good about it.
You'd do it though,
like a bite.
Yeah,
like if it was legal.
If it was a human sandwich,
like if somebody, if somebody said,
or just a nice cooked plump leg, and you could take a bite of the calf, you'd do it. And if you say you wouldn't, you're being a liar.
I mean, if
I wouldn't,
if
you would,
if there was a bite, just to try it, just to taste it, like when you go to like Costco and they have the toothpick and the little cup with the. I mean, if the person was already dead and say it's a person, I wouldn't want to be involved in anything illegal. Eating no illegal humans, but if
wait, what?
Well, those Epstein people, they ate human. It's a whole. Ellen DeGeneres, the most prolific cannibal in Hollywood, but anyway, allegedly. Anyway, now if it was a situation where, say, a guy donated his body to science, and he's like, I want to be meat. Like, if I don't know if you can do that, but if
so, like, are you by illegals? Are you saying just people who are being eaten against their will?
Right, I would feel bad eating a human against their will.
I don't think many humans are. Yeah.
You want like a meal prepped human?
I thought he was just saying he wanted like a white human is what I thought he was going with that. But okay,
I think I'd prefer dark. I mean, if it's like chicken, I don't know if it's the same. White meat, dark meat.
You going for a rib? You going for a thigh? Like, what's the meat?
Yeah, I want a good fatty piece is what I'm saying. I want a good fatty piece of meat if I'm going to try it. Like, I want it to have some flavor, Fat is where flavor comes from. Again, if a guy just decided to donate his body
as he's in the middle of this conversation, I can hear poor Mabel out there shaking and Cody thinking about eating her.
Yeah, Cody.
I would not eat Mabel.
Cody's going to go outside and be like, looking pretty nice and plump out there. The YouTube chat, I thought you had something actually that you needed to update me on.
I was going to update you more on the bugs.
I'm over the bugs.
Well, I have another update. Buck says they're not poisonous. They taste bad, but will not hurt us. But Vol Badger says humans cannot process chitin. I don't know what this word is. CHITIN. Chitin, which is what bugs' exoskeletons are made of. We're not supposed to eat bugs because the human body is not supposed to be able to process chitin.
So your update is that we got one guy that admits to eating dog. You would eat dog and human, and then we're not supposed to eat bugs.
I would not eat a dog I know. I would not eat Mabel. That's a terrible thing to say. I'm saying if I was at a street vendor in, say, wherever,
Ohio,
Chongqing. Well, I was going to say probably in China. Is where you
I was
would
thinking
encounter
Ohio. Wasn't that where they were eating?
No,
the dogs?
but if I'm in Chongqing and I'm walking,
Okay.
and I got some fried rice and some noodles.
We'll kick off hour 3 with some headlines. We got some trivia. Stick with us.
Check out our new and improved website at fanrunradio.com.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
Barley's has live music on weekends, general team trivia on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m., and now live sports trivia courtesy of the Knoxville Trivia Guys every Thursday night upstairs. The game starts at 7 p.m. and is free to play for everyone, so head on down to the Old City and show off your sports knowledge and win gift cards to Barley's. Use those gift cards to buy some delicious food and drinks, and you can take it all in with their wide selection of TVs and indoor projectors. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Are you ready for the start of a new season? Maybe looking for your team to go on a tournament run? Get game day ready with Crumble. Head on over to your nearest location and pick up 12 pre-selected cookies plus exclusive toppers. When you're looking for dessert options, there's no question about who you should call on. Our listeners already know. Last year, the Dubai chocolate was a home run, along with the brownie batter. Oreo crumb was another crowd favorite. What new flavor will set the standard this season? If you're in the Knoxville area, there are 3 locations ready to serve you: Clinton Highway, Parkside Drive, and Maryville. Download the Crumble app to build your best lineup and vote on the best combos. You can even put your bid in to request a new flavor. Order in the app and slide on over to your nearest location. Tell them Fan Run sent you, and as always, it's for the fans, by the fans. Don't miss the cookies.
School is out, so let's kick off summer with your Knoxville Smokies. This week is a huge week for your Smokies. He's back. It's the king himself. It's Elvis night on Thursday. Get your herd together because it's Chick-fil-A night on Friday with postgame fireworks. Live wrestling and fireworks for wrestling night on Saturday, and Sunday, it's our kids' summer kickoff. Yes, it's June 7th. 6-7. It's jam-packed, so get your tickets now at smokiesbaseball.com.
The more you listen to your kids, the closer you'll be. So we asked kids, what do you want your parents to hear?
I feel sometimes that I'm not listened to. I would just want you to listen to me more often and evaluate situations with me and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find resources to help you support your kids and their emotional well-being at sounditouttogether.org. That's sounditouttogether.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and Pivotal.
Round 3.
The world's greatest radio show. The world's greatest radio show in Tennessee.
Power rankings, Tuesday trivia. John Reed and Cody going wild, no Olivia. Wood grain on my leather seats. I got the whole team eating like I'm Johnny Eats. Morning booming from 7 to 10, ayy. Talk sports while I'm chewing a Zen, ayy. Talk sports while I'm riding to work. All the ops take a ride in a hearse. East Knoxville. Morning booming from 7 to 10, ayy. Morning booming from 7 to 10, ayy. Morning booming from 7 to 10. All the ops take a ride in a hearse. East Knoxville.
Hour number 3 kicking off here
TalkSports
in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Dispatch of headlines brought to you by our friends over at Inward Half. Golf season is here. If you need some apparel, some gear for you, yourself, your woman, your kids, you got something for the entire family. Father's Day coming up soon. Check out their apparel at inwardhalf.com. It's as good as it gets, and you can support local and support the people that support Fan Run Radio. Let's hit some Hour 3 headlines. Cody McClure, what you got for us?
Thanks, John.
You're welcome, man.
How about the baseball team losing some guys?
Trim some fat.
Finley Bates. Oh, not Finley Bates. He's in the portal for Vol baseball. Ariel Antigua. He intends to enter the portal, says Ben McKee. Chris Newstrom intends to enter the portal, says Ben McKee. And Braden Krenzel also said to enter the portal. Hunter High, don't know who that is. So there's a handful of baseball players for you who are going into the portal. And we'll see if maybe we get some other guys out on the other side. Sure we will.
Seems like we trim the fat. I mean, Sam, correct me if I'm wrong, not really too disappointed about any of those guys. I mean, Ethan Moore was a big prospect coming out of high school that we were worried about, like losing to the draft, but I don't even think did he even play at all this year?
Antigua's a name.
Barely, yeah.
Antigua's a name, but he's more of a name that people make fun of. I mean, not saying that people don't like him, but just like he's been the whole conversation around Antigua is just that he can't quite put it together. You know what I mean? Like he just couldn't quite ever figure it out at the plate. Does suck for him that like the last memory I'm going to have of him is him falling down on a hit by pitch as he's trying to run like round third base and score. And like, hey, actually the play's dead.
He's not a superstar that you're losing. It's not like you're losing like Trent Grindlinger to the portal, but I do kind of wish we gave that Finley Bates kid a little bit more of a shot. Like he went out and played it. He was a starter for pretty much every game at San Diego State last year, was like a 300 hitter, had a bunch of walks, was a pretty solid defender. I kind of would have thought that he got at least a chance a little bit more, but I think he's a little older guy who probably says like, all right, if I'm not starting here now, I'm probably not going to start next year, so I'll go find a chance.
Well, there's also that too when it comes to the portal and something that I'm going to be interested to see how, Elander navigates it and how successful it is or isn't. But like, it's one thing to sell guys on sitting on the bench whenever Tony Vitello's here, and that means you're going to go to Omaha, and that means you're going to compete for a national championship, and that you're probably going to end up getting drafted if you can play. It's going to be different asking people to sit on the bench and wait their turn if you're just like a 500 SEC team that gets knocked out in the regional that isn't an MLB factory like it once was.
Yeah, see you in hell.
It's what Alabama football's going through. Like it's yeah, like you could blame NIL for some of Alabama's demise, sure. But also, like, it's one thing to come play for Kalen DeBoer and trust him, trust Kalen DeBoer versus, hey, trust Nick Saban, who is going to turn us all into millionaires.
Dana White calls, speaking of millionaires, more like billionaires, calls Mark Zuckerberg the biggest killer he's ever met in his life. I love killers, says Dana White. I've met Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson, all the biggest killers. And Mark Zuckerberg is the biggest killer I ever met. That's what Dana White says to Time magazine about Mark Zuckerberg. Do you consider Mark Zuckerberg to be a killer?
I mean, have you ever seen the movie? You ever watch Social Network?
Yeah, a long time ago.
I mean, he did screw over all of his friends pretty good.
Well, speaking of killers, a teenage girl has been arrested after 3 horses were stabbed multiple times at a national barrel racing competition in Las Vegas. This is quite the story. The girl was reportedly a competitor there and had access to the barn where the horses were kept. Las Vegas police were called to the barn around 2 a.m. and found 3 prized competition horses bleeding from stab wounds. Turns out this girl, allegedly, this is what they're thinking, that one of the owners of the stabbed horse believes she was an obsessed stalker, a crazy, obsessed stalker who had been following her on social media for a long time, obsessing over this horse and over meeting the horse's owner, sending her messages she would not respond to. And then one night, she was sitting with the horse in her stall for about an hour. The girl came by twice trying to make conversation and ask weird questions. The woman says 2 minutes after I left her stall, just after midnight, this psychopath went in and brutally stabbed her 6 times, causing the horse to go frantic and get loose, taking off through the barn aisles, blood pouring everywhere. So this young girl has been arrested and booked on 12 counts. Her name has not been released because she's a minor, but she is accused of being a horse stabber. Now, the good news to this story, all 3 horses are expected to survive, but they are being kept out of competition for the foreseeable future, of course. Horse girl out here stabbing the horses.
That doesn't seem like the moves of a horse girl.
How about horse meat? Would you try horse meat?
Yes, but I wouldn't be enthused about it. But if I was somewhere and that was all they had to eat, I'd probably try a horse sandwich.
How about a horse meat pie?
No. And I wouldn't want to try a horse either. But I'd be more open to it. Dogs, cats, pigs, those are off limits. Any
Pigs?
pets. Yeah, any pets. Those are off
Pigs?
limits. Yeah.
Really?
I've given up pigs. I don't know if I told you that or not.
You've never been a big pork guy.
Yeah, I've given it up, though.
You've given it up entirely?
Yeah. I'm out.
Entirely.
Why do you think I just get you chicken biscuits anymore? I don't go get sausage biscuits anymore. I'm out.
You're telling me you wouldn't eat a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit?
I wouldn't buy it.
Exactly.
No, I wouldn't buy it, but if you brought it to me and I was hungry, I'd probably eat it. Like, I'm not that strong.
Exactly.
I'm not that strong in my convictions, but like, I don't go out of my way for barbecue anymore. I don't go out of my way for sausage biscuits anymore. I've moved on. No more eating pigs for me.
DR writes his dad went to the Philippines where German Shepherd is considered a delicacy.
Well, if there was a dog I was going to eat, it would be German Shepherds because I hate German Shepherds.
We get it. Bootlicker. You don't like police. We get it.
No, I just hate German Shepherds. And that wouldn't be a bootlicker. That would be the opposite of a bootlicker. The people who love the police, that's what they're called bootlickers.
Oh, yeah. What do you call it when you're we get it, defund the police. Yeah, George
I just
Floyd,
don't like
Minnesota.
I don't like German Shepherds. I've always had beef with every German Shepherd I've ever come across.
Maybe because they think you're a criminal.
Yeah, maybe. Possibly.
Apparently, they don't have stray dogs in the Philippines because they get eaten.
Yeah, yeah.
DR likes to think his dad did not eat the dog, though.
Oof.
So
we got to quit talking about it.
Well, it's a hot topic on today's show. Actually, it seems to be the most talked about in the comments.
I'm not talking about the freaks in the YouTube chat. I'm talking about the rest of the audience.
The average guy with his son drafting down the road. Son, let's flip it over to sports.
I'm not talking about the freaks in the YouTube chat. They understand our humor. They get it.
It's still better than listening to Eric Ainge. Arguably. I don't know. Maybe you'd rather listen to Ainge. Well, let's see what else we got. Kirk Herbstreit not going to appear in College Football 27.
Thank God.
Pete Nikos.
We're free. We're free.
Bub is just over here having his own conversation off the mic.
Yeah. God bless him.
So Herbie not going to be in College Football 27.
I feel like Tim McGraw when it comes to Bubba, though, to be honest. Just to see him smile. I let him sit there and have his own radio show with talking to himself, distracted Sam with the mics barely on. Just to see Bubba grin over there, just to see Bubba be happy, I'd let him do it. It's fine.
Larry Fitzgerald.
That you wanted me to, and all is said and done.
Larry Fitzgerald has died. The Cardinals put out 13 hours ago.
The daddy, I assume.
Our deepest condolences to Larry Fitzgerald and his family on the passing of Larry Sr.
Larry Sr. seemed to be a very respected sports media journalist. That was always kind of a nice connection there whenever he would ask questions at the press conference, stuff like that. So
he says, Larry spent so much time around the Cardinals and press boxes across the NFL. Our hearts go out to all of you during this incredibly difficult time. So R.I.P. to Larry Fitzgerald. And a college football update for you. The Rose Bowl could be moving to an 8 p.m. kickoff this season.
Oh, my God.
Not the Rose Bowl.
They're moving. They're not doing the whole sunset thing. They've been very protective of not moving that time, but I guess they're like, hey, we got to if we want to be included in these damn playoffs, I guess, huh?
The CFP confirms the Rose Bowl might have an 8 p.m. Eastern time kickoff. Would you like to know the last time the Rose Bowl was at night?
Okay, so it has been at night before.
It has been before.
I mean, would it be the national championship against Texas and USC?
That's right. USC, Texas, 21 years ago.
So they have done it before. Okay.
It's not confirmed for sure.
Well, it kind of is because it's either going to be that or 1 p.m. So
well, 4. It'll either be that or 4.
Well, okay, yeah. So 1 p.m. Pacific time. And they like having the sunset on TV. So like the quarterfinals are set for December 30th at 7:30 Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing on New Year's Eve, which seems a little strange. So you're given one team's going to have a 2-day rest advantage over their opponent. That seems kind of crazy. And everyone's getting a bye week between the 1st and the 14th. So like I don't know if a 16-day rest is better than a 14-day rest or whatever. But so December 30th, 7:30, that's the Fiesta Bowl. January 1st at noon. January 1st at 4 p.m. January 1st at 8 p.m. All those times Eastern, of course. And that'll be a rotation between the Peach Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, and the Rose Bowl. So like it would make sense that the Rose Bowl is the latest game with it being on the West Coast. You wouldn't want to play it at 9 a.m. Pacific time, so you wouldn't get the noon slot. And I don't think you'd want to do it at 1 p.m. Pacific time, so it makes me think it's definitely going to be the 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. start time.
Did you see where the D1 baseball preseason poll, there's only like 5 teams that made the Supers of their top 25?
I'm not even going to hold them that. I'm not even going to be that hard on them for that because the number 1 and number 2 team got knocked out. So like if you had UCLA or Georgia Tech in there, they got knocked out, but they were both great teams this year. They just choked like dogs. I assume LSU was in there. Maybe even Vandy was in there. They choked like dogs. Tennessee choked like dogs.
Yep, all those teams.
But like the fact that like none of the teams that made Omaha last year even made it to the Super Regionals, like that's a crazy, crazy year. So I'm not going to make fun of them for not getting it right.
Only Texas, number 3, Mississippi State, number 4, UNC, number 11, and Georgia, number 15.
We're still alive.
So that's only 4 teams. And then it said, I guess as of this tweet, A&M and Auburn were to be determined. So I don't know if
both of them got beat though, right?
They did.
Both A&M and Auburn both lost, right?
Well, okay. Well, then it's only 4 teams of the top 25 that made the Supers.
I know A&M lost. I'm pretty sure Auburn lost as well because Auburn's coach was crying after the game about how unfair the regional is.
If that's
Auburn won.
Auburn won. So Auburn won. They were just crying about it regardless.
I didn't see their coach doing that.
Yeah, their coach was crying afterwards, talking about how unfair the regional set up for like the student athlete and how he's basically like, we have to bring some of our starters back on short rest. It's not good for their long-term health, yada, yada, yada. But they won. Okay.
Well, if that's the case, then it's just Georgia, North Carolina, Auburn, Texas, and Mississippi State. 5 of the preseason top 25 teams getting to the Super Regionals.
5 of top 25. That's kind of crazy.
That's wild. That's pretty wild, man.
Weird year in college baseball. What can you do?
Yeah.
Not your fault, Josh Elander.
Tennessee has unveiled the first new welcome sign design in more than 30 years. Photos coming from TDOT. You know, when you pass into the state and there's a sign on the side of the road that says Tennessee welcomes you, they're changing the sign. It used to be this blue one. That's the one we've seen for many years. The blue one. Tennessee welcomes you. See it, fellas? Tennessee welcomes you.
This new sign sucks.
I kind of like the new sign.
Let me see the new sign.
It looks like ChatGPT made it.
There's going to be a new sign, a new welcome to Tennessee sign. You guys don't
Let me
like
say
it?
it one more time. Well, I'm not going to say I don't like it, but
Sam hates it.
I'm so used to the blue one. I mean, it does give Tennessee vibes. I mean, mountains.
It's got the Memphis Bridge. It's got the state capitol. And then there's, a lot of trees, mountains.
Looks like a Cracker Barrel postcard.
Yeah, I see your complaints, Sam. They are justified.
What you think, Bubba? Can you see it?
I don't really care.
I just try to be fair, Sam.
As long as it's got the state name on there, that's all that matters.
Because I feel like every time something new gets invented or unveiled, everyone hates it automatically. So I try to be fair. It's different. Is it fair for me to say I want to see it on an actual sign first?
Yeah.
Like I want to see as I'm driving into the state, the big sign, and see how it makes me feel.
That's kind of like when the new uniforms are unveiled. It's
right.
Like, well, let me see it on the guys'
I know it's not
asses first. Let me see those pants on that big ass.
I know we're in a take business, but like that's how I feel about most things. Like, let me see how I feel a little bit later.
Let me think about it later.
Let me see how this team looks after they've made their trades. Let me see how this coach looks. Blah blah blah. Like, wait and see. I don't have to have a prediction about everything. I want to see how it makes me feel on the sign.
To me, it looks like the entrance to a summer camp.
Yeah, no, it's definitely giving those vibes for sure. Now, if I see it when I'm coming into Memphis, probably not going to hit. But if I see it when I'm coming down from like Kentucky or Virginia, and you're right there in the Smokies, and you're like, oh wow, the mountains are right here. That'd be probably hit pretty good. Probably feel pretty good coming up from Georgia too.
I'm in the mountains, and they put the mountains on the sign.
Right, but in Memphis, probably not going to hit that hard.
I need it to be passive aggressive.
Best thing to see in Memphis when you're coming across is how big that river is.
Say that again, Bubba.
I need the signs to be passive aggressive. It's like, Tennessee, don't spend too much time here.
I think they like tourism, though, Bubba.
Yeah.
Bubba doesn't.
Matt in chat, also Matt in the chat, does point out that Nebraska's pitcher apparently pregnant the whole time. How about that in the softball?
What if she had a comebacker, like hit her right in the stomach? That would have been a scary situation.
I'd say she'd be okay, but hell, I don't know. It's kind of a crazy story, though.
It's a risk.
Was she married? Or is this a scandal?
She had a wedlock.
Are they going to burn her at the stake now, Bubba? Can you get to the bottom of this? Tuesday trivia coming up next, unless Cody's got any other headlines he needs to hit.
Nope.
All right, Tuesday trivia coming up next.
Can't get enough Fan Run Radio? Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching for Fan Run Sports.
What kind of day is it? It's a White Claw day. Grab a pack, grab your friends. Everything else in life can wait. Your friends shouldn't. Let's go. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Welcome to Axle Logistics, where excellence isn't just a goal, it's an energy. As a leading third-party logistics company, Axle is powered by an award-winning culture built on a work hard, play hard mentality. Here, the drive for success is contagious and hard work never goes unnoticed. Whether you're just starting out or looking to level up, Axle Logistics is the place to launch your career. Join us and take your ambition to the stars. To learn more, visit axlelogistics.com.
Hey, Vols fans, Cody Brown here. I grew up right here in Tennessee and know what it means when someone says, I've got your back. That's why you can trust Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee. Whether it's your home, your vehicle, your family's future, or the business you built from the ground up, we will show up for all of your insurance needs. We are Tennesseans who understand what matters, which is doing right by you. Insurance is not all about just paperwork and policies, but it's about the people we insure every day. So if you want insurance that hits home, give me a call at 865-992-3871. Go Vols.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Do you love delicious smoked barbecue and juicy tender ribs? Well, do yourself a favor and take the short trip up I-75 to Rickert Ridge Barbecue, located in Cove Lake State Park, because that is where you'll find the best ribs and barbecue in East Tennessee. And if you're not in the mood for ribs or barbecue, they also have phenomenal catfish, steak, seafood, and an assortment of lip-smacking sandwiches. Some barbecue restaurants focus so much on the meats that the side items suffer. That's not the case at Rickert Ridge Barbecue. Fantastic sides like baked beans, coleslaw, corn on the cob, and sweet potato fries perfectly complement your entree. Be sure to save room for some of their specially made desserts that include strawberry rhubarb pie, blackberry cobbler, fried banana pudding bites, and oh so much more. To see a full menu, check out RickertRidgeBBQ.com, or better yet, take the quick trip up I-75 to exit 134, hang a right, and it's a half mile on your left inside beautiful Cove Lake State Park. And if you have an event to cater, give them a call and you'll be sure that your guest will be happy. Rickert Ridge, it's more than just dinner, it's a destination.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Malone at Knoxville Smiles. Has it been a while since your last dental visit? If so, I'd like to invite you to come see us. At Knoxville Smiles, it's our vision to provide the best dental care in town in a relaxed, friendly environment. So if it's been a while and you've been putting it off, don't wait any longer. Come see us at Knoxville Smiles. You can schedule an appointment online at knoxvillesmiles.com or by phone at 865-539-1776.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life account, offering extra benefits, including bank travel. Experience the trip of a lifetime to Ireland. Explore rolling green hills, historic castles, and charming villages across the Emerald Isle. Get in on the fun. Call 865-429-7935 today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Tuesday Trivia today brought to you by SM Athletics. If you need any gear, hit them up. smathletics.com, 865-966-3434. They'll take care of you, get you looking good. Who did trivia? Who set it up? Bubba, was it you? He's shaking his head no, thank God.
We got mostly listener trivia, a little bit myself.
Okay, I can live with that. What topics we got today?
Today's topics, we have general American Civil War.
Oh, God.
Pop culture.
Okay.
Famous cars.
Okay.
And sports contracts.
All right. General American Civil War, pop culture, famous cars, sports contracts. Cody, you were victorious last week. Do you want to go first or second?
First.
Okay.
I don't really like any of these.
The floor is yours.
Let's try the Civil War for 3.
Civil War for 3. Who became president after Lincoln's assassination?
Well, was Lincoln the 16th president? Because I think Grant was the 18th, and then you had Andrew Johnson. Was there somebody between Lincoln and Grant? There must have been, right? I'm going to say Ulysses S. Grant.
You'd be looking for Andrew Johnson.
Oh, I thought Johnson came after. He was the Thought he was the 19th. He's a Tennessee guy, right? Andrew Johnson.
Give me pop culture for 3.
Pop culture for 3. This Lauren Garber novel turned film just released a second movie 20 years after the original.
The Devil Wears Prada 2?
That is correct.
Let's go sports contracts for 3.
Sports contracts for 3. Who were the only 2 players in the MLB to sign contracts $700 million and above?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know this one? I was kind of trying to play defense because I figured you might know this one. Do you know it?
I got to guess.
Shohei Ohtani, and that's one of them.
That is one of them.
And yes, man, I don't remember this guy's name. I want to say it starts with an M. I want to say it's like, who am I thinking of?
10 seconds.
That's be a terrible guess here, probably.
4.
Yeah,
3.
Bryce Harper.
You would be looking for Juan Soto and Shohei Ohtani.
So I just get half credit.
But to answer your question, I would have gotten it right. So I didn't know it.
So I got 1.5 there.
No, you got 0. Give me famous cars for 3.
Famous cars for 3. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy use this nautical automotive to get places.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy use what?
Use this nautical automotive to get places.
The Watermobile.
You would be looking for the Invisible Boatmobile.
Okay.
General for 3.
General for 3. What is the 4th letter of the Greek alphabet?
Delta?
That's correct.
I was going to say.
Why do you keep looking over at John like he's going to give you the answer?
Because he was rubbing his face. I was trying to see what he was, the frustration he was.
I mean, it wasn't even that, but I was just sitting here like, I mean, that is a super easy question, but what are you going to do? Give me pop culture for 4.
Pop culture for 4. The 2025 hit TV show Heated Rivalry depicts 2 gay hockey players from what 2 countries?
U.S. and Canada?
Canada and Russia.
All right.
Never watched it. I was hoping you were just going to ask what sport they played.
Let's go Civil War for 2.
And honestly, I might have said tennis.
Which Northern general later became president of the United States?
Ulysses S. Grant.
That is correct.
Give me sports contracts for 4.
Is it 3-2 here?
I'm up 5-3.
5-3.
Middle 4th.
Sports contracts for 4, you said, John?
Wait. I forgot. Hold on. I was thinking I went first. I went second.
Mm. 10 seconds.
Yeah, hold on. All right. Boom. Yeah, give me sports contracts for 4.
This former third-round wide receiver signed a $72 million deal with the New York Giants, but only played 2 years before his deal, before he was cut by the team, sorry. Played 2 years into his deal before being cut.
Can you repeat the question, please? I'm sorry.
Sorry. This former third-round wide receiver signed a $72 million deal with the New York Giants before being cut 2 years into his deal.
So this player signed with the Giants and got cuts. 3 years, $72 million.
He was just a third-round pick.
Third
it
round
was just
pick.
$72 million.
Okay, third-round pick. Okay, third round. Well, I know, but I'm confused. It's not your fault. I'm confused in my head about was he a third-round pick with the Giants and got an extension, or was he a third-round pick, then signed with the Giants and got cut into his deal? That's what's confusing me. Giants cutting wide receivers. I also don't know the years. This could be any time. 3 years, $72 million. Now I've got 2 guesses in my head. I'm going to go. I don't feel good about this. Hakeem Nicks?
Kenny Golladay is who you'd be looking for.
So, yeah, it's confusing. Okay, so, yeah, he didn't get drafted by them. He signed it. Okay. Damn it.
Okay. General for 2.
General for 2. What is the carnivorous plant that eats insects when trigger hairs are touched?
Venus flytrap.
Correct.
Give me famous cars for 4.
In Knight Rider, Kit was voiced by this legendary TV actor.
Okay. Knight Rider. Legendary TV actor. Okay, so there's 2 names in my head. The names in my head are Don Johnson and David Hasselhoff. I know David Hasselhoff was in Knight Rider, but was he the damn car or was he the main character? Why am I thinking of Don Johnson? Don Johnson's more of a movie actor, too. I'm going to go David Hasselhoff, although I don't think he was the car. David Hasselhoff.
It is William Daniels.
Okay. Is that Mr. Feeney?
To be honest with you, when I looked this one up to see, I had no idea who this guy was. But we share a birthday, so shout out William Daniels.
Is that Mr. Feeney from Boy Meets World? Which would make him a TV actor.
Yeah. George Feeney on the sitcom Boy Meets World.
Damn it.
Didn't he recently come out of an open relationship?
There was some type of story about that, Bubba, but they were like 100 years old, so I didn't click on it because I didn't need to know all that. Rats.
Pop culture for 2.
Pop culture for 2. What Nepo baby did Harry Styles recently get engaged to?
Hell, I don't know. So we're looking for some sort of like heiress, or who is Harry Styles with? I don't know. I don't keep up with this stuff. It's unfortunate. I probably would have heard at some point on the Mark and Kim show, but I only get to listen for like 20 minutes. Who's Harry Styles with? I don't know. I don't know who he's dating.
Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah. Okay. I left the door open for you. Did you know that?
I don't think so. I mean, I know who Zoe Kravitz is, but
yeah, daughter of Lenny Kravitz. 7'3", middle 6.
Yeah. Do I know enough about the Civil War? It's been a long time. General for 4 is always hard.
I'd go for the Civil War if I was you.
All right. Give me pop culture for 5.
In the film Titanic, where is Jack Dawson from?
What a great question. Are you looking for the state or the city?
It has the city in here too. This was from a category I didn't make.
Okay.
It's a 5-pointer.
Yeah, I feel like with a 5, you probably should get the city. I don't know.
I'm just asking. I can picture him at the dinner table talking. I was hoping America would just be a suffice answer.
Continental United States.
Yeah,
I think I know the state too.
He is from America. That's your favorite movie.
I think I know the state. That's why a 5-pointer.
This is your favorite movie, Cody?
It was when I was a kid.
Yeah, you just sit there and watch it nonstop. I don't really know. I really don't know at all, honestly. Charleston, South Carolina.
Got it.
Somewhere in Michigan, isn't it?
Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin.
See, I was going to say Minnesota, and then I was thinking Michigan. It's right in the middle.
Yeah, I couldn't. I could picture him. Yeah, I had no clue. It's a good question, though. That's a fair 5-pointer.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7-3 going into the last round. I can end it with a 2, or I could just go for a 1. Leaves you open to a tie. Nah, let's go famous cars for 2.
Famous cars for 2. What type of car is modified in the 1980s classic Back to the Future?
The DeLorean.
Correct.
I've missed that before.
Yeah, I was going to say, he doesn't know it.
I was going to say, I feel
he's
like
gotten asked it like 4 times, and I know.
I've been asked it once.
Sports contracts for 5.
Which NHL player has the richest contract in league history?
I don't know. McDavid?
Kirill Kaprizov.
Okay. What was Civil War for 4?
The Civil War officially started after this battle.
That's a good question. Do you know it?
I mean, Fort Sumter was where it first popped off, but was that called the Battle of Fort Sumter?
That is correct.
Okay. Oh, good job by you. Did we do general for 4? We didn't do that, right?
Nope.
That's what I was going to do in round 6. What was?
I feel like you might have been able to get this. What's the term that describes the top speed reached by an object falling?
The top. This is bad performance by me all around. I didn't get anything right. And even the ones I missed, I didn't get them right. Or the ones I didn't even get, I wouldn't have gotten right.
What would you have said for the Civil War?
I honestly don't know. I don't know what I would have said. I don't know if I would have gotten. I mean, like there's only a certain amount of like battles I even know from the Civil War.
Gettysburg.
Like I know it wasn't Gettysburg. I know it wasn't that.
Antietam.
Yeah, like Appomattox. I know was like where they ended it. Like I don't know.
I've been there.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have gotten to Fort Sumter. I didn't know it, but I might have said it because that's like one of the only other battles I know. Like Chickamauga, wasn't there a fight down at Chickamauga too? Like I don't know what I would have said. I don't know what this is either. I don't even know what.
Is it Velocity?
Terminal velocity.
Okay.
I feel like it's something y'all would have heard of.
Yeah, no, I've heard of terminal velocity, but I don't.
Wouldn't have come right to the dome.
I got my ass kicked on that one. I just didn't know anything today. It's a tough one.
Battle of Fort Sanders. Can name that one,
I battle that every weekend. There's people battling there in the hospital right now.
I should have gotten Kenny Galladay, but I just kept thinking about guys that were drafted by him since you said 3rd round pick. Like damn it. I was thinking of guys that they drafted, which was a bad process.
My strategy was just to hope you missed the 4s.
Yeah.
So I could keep building 2s.
Yeah. Mine was kind of just like try to have fun and get them. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, I just want to try the 4s and 5s.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Good job by you. Last call on the other side. Stick with us.
Here at Fan Run Radio, we're not just some podcaster streaming from his mother's basement, but we're also not a bunch of mouthpieces on state-run radio telling you what we've been told to say. We're the flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Smoky Mountain Brewery is the place to be for game day. From the moment you walk in, it's wall-to-wall big screens, making Smoky Mountain Brewery the perfect place to watch the Vols or your favorite team in action. With locations in Turkey Creek, Maryville, Pigeon Forge, and Gatlinburg, you're never far away from a great time at Smoky Mountain Brewery. Try one of their world-famous microbrews like Black Bear Ale, Mountain Light, or Cherokee Ale. Juicy burgers, wings that bring the heat, and delicious handmade pizzas made with hand-tossed crust from the freshest ingredients and their own special sauce from a secret recipe, topped off with hand-grated cheese and farm-fresh toppings. And don't forget, those famous microbrews are also available in kegs for your next party or in 6-packs and growlers to go. So grab your crew and head to Smoky Mountain Brewery and tell them Fan Run Radio sent you. Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good.
Are you thinking of buying a home but don't know where to start? Well, call VFL Josh Travis, your local mortgage expert with Foundation Mortgage, based right here in Knoxville. Whether it's your first home or your forever home, he'll keep the process simple every step of the way. To get started, visit mortgagebrokerjosh.com or call 423-312-9777 today. Foundation Mortgage Company, LLC is an equal opportunity housing company. NMLS number 1387311.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life account, offering extra benefits, including bank travel. Experience the trip of a lifetime to Ireland. Explore rolling green hills, historic castles, and charming villages across the Emerald Isle. Get in on the fun. Call 865-429-7935 today.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game. Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
back yet.
I missed that one too, which is really humbling because I've been watching a lot.
It was the heated rivalry one.
Yeah.
Two
Figured
countries.
you'd know that one.
I am an ally. I haven't made fun of you once for all the times you've gone to the Carousel and Club XYZ. And
what the hell is the Carousel? The Carousel?
The Carousel. Is that before your time?
I have no idea what the Carousel
Was
is.
that before your time? Is the Carousel
You'd have
closed?
to be pretty on the inside, I think, to know that.
No, the Carousel was a very popular gay club that was like in Knoxville on campus, actually. It was like on campus.
Never heard of it.
I guess it's maybe before your time. Maybe it closed around like 2009 or 10, actually. It was a popular thing.
I bet it was.
There was a Carousel and there was a Carousel 2.
Well,
I should have known that one. I've been watching a lot of Pop Culture Jeopardy in the evenings on Netflix. They release one a day, and I look forward to it every day. So I've been thinking, oh, man, I'm good at this pop culture stuff. Got humbled today.
I wish I would have gotten Andrew Johnson. I really thought he was the 19th president. I messed that one up.
Isn't there something with both of them being succeeded by Johnson?
Kennedy and Lincoln.
Yeah, because
that's right.
There's so many like of the common things between the two of them.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, that's right. And now that I think about it, Johnson the 17th. That actually, because I knew Grant was the 18th.
Both were killed by such and such. Both,
Johnson was a Tennessee guy though. Andrew Johnson and Andrew Jackson, and then there's a third from Tennessee. But I don't remember.
Is it Polk?
Is it Polk? I don't know.
I want to say it's Polk.
Wasn't Al Gore?
No, we almost had another one. I think I would have gotten the Johnson one just because of that. I do think I knew they were both Johnsons.
Maybe someday Tim Burchett will be the fourth. Maybe Kane can be the.
Maybe you.
Yeah.
Or me. Or Bubba.
You were going to run for politics one time, weren't you? What were you going to try to be, the mayor or something?
No, I'm trying to be the mayor. There was a seat like down in McMinn County that was like going to be vacant.
Like city council?
No, it wasn't city council. It was like just a state representative. And people actually, like, there's some young Republicans did reach out to me actually about running. And we're going to try to like basically get behind me and give me the support I needed. Basically, it wouldn't have been hard to win, but my dad's like, no, you're not doing that.
Well, once you get in, then you can kind of start climbing, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it could have been an interesting career choice.
By now you might be in the Congress. I mean, that's what Burchett did. He just kept climbing.
I don't know if you can necessarily get out of like the state representative, like down with some like small district in, East Tennessee, like down in like, Athens. But
you can if you're popular enough and if your ideas are strong enough.
I'd say really just
radical enough.
I just got to say you just got to be well spoken.
Mm-hmm.
Be willing to go down there and cut a promo.
Yeah, Obama. Look at Obama.
Which is why they reached out. It was like when I was doing those videos and stuff. So like they wanted me to get into that. My dad's like, no. He's like, I don't need them digging into everything we've ever done wrong, is what he said. He's like, you don't want to make anybody mad and have them looking into things. You're good.
Yeah. Well, plus it probably it wouldn't have aligned with your values, right? To run as a Republican, since you're such a bleeding heart liberal.
Yeah, there was that too. You get in a wolf in sheep's clothing, I guess.
Yeah.
But then I looked into it, and the only pay you got was it was like $18,000 a year, and you had to go to like X amount of meetings in Nashville. And I was like, I don't know if that's worth it.
That ain't even worth driving over.
Yeah, so I don't think that's necessarily.
You can make $18,000 a year doing sports radio.
It was basically
actually starting salary.
I mean, you basically, obviously had to keep working other jobs or get in there and just be crooked. Maybe I could have gotten in on, investments.
Yeah. That'd probably be the way to really make some money.
Yeah.
Just be crooked.
Yeah. Go in there and be crooked. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened had I done it.
You could have been like Nancy Pelosi.
Hell, that'd have been kind of cool.
Yeah,
big cannons like that.
Whew. Yeah.
Bubba, what do we miss so far today?
$1 billion.
The big guy. We've missed Steph Curry going Chinese.
There's talk out here that he got $1 billion from this Chinese company. I don't know if I believe that. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's one of the things I saw. I haven't seen an official figure there, but like
that,
he went with, what was the name of the company, Bubba? Lin Jiang, is that what it's called?
Li Ning.
Li Ning, okay.
Curry, Chinese, not that
It's
far
interesting
off.
because they also, like, aside from, like, basketball stuff, regular sportswear, like other products, he's also going for a golf line as well. So he's trying to branch out into that market.
Old Shanghai Steph, huh? Old Chongqing Curry. The Great Wall of... I don't have anything.
They're also going to let him bring in people under him. They're going to make him some golf apparel too. Speculation is that's $1 billion, but I haven't seen anything verified. 10 years, $1.19 billion. I don't know if Steph's got juice like that to justify a $100 million deal. $100 million a year.
You don't think Steph has juice like that? Look at Curry, man. So inspirational.
Not when it comes to shoes. I mean, like, the Under Armour shoes didn't sell. Now, they were kind of ugly. Like, they got made fun of. People weren't rocking the Currys, really, even when he was at his height of popularity. Now he's 38 years old.
In the world of MMA, really cool story happening. Ben Askren is set to wrestle Bilal Muhammad in RAF.
I wonder if this means Steph Curry's going to have to go play in China after his NBA career is over. If he's going to go play a season. He's like 41 years old, go play in the Chinese Basketball Association.
Last time we saw Askren he was struggling after a double lung transplant and was really not in great position. So to be able to wrestle again after a double lung transplant is huge.
I just took a breath and Sam was staring at me.
I knew Cody was about to do something bad there.
Curry, step back from three.
We have Congress asking Roger Goodell.
Bubba just do radio for each other, like you guys
about the NFL's broadcast deals.
Basically.
Me and Bubba?
Yeah, like Bubba does it to make himself laugh. You making yourself laugh.
I do it for Sam mostly.
Okay, that's good. Go ahead, Bubba, before you're so rudely interrupted.
I don't even know where we're at anymore. I don't want to be around anymore.
Aw.
I don't even want to be around anymore.
Don't say that.
The big guy.
I've watched that video
what a reference.
1 million times in the last
I actually get
hours.
that, surprisingly. That's a current pop culture. That's a tweet. Or not a tweet, but I saw it on Twitter, but it's going around. Some kid.
The big guy.
What was he trying, Jell-O or something?
No, brother. They do like pineapple spears, like in that little jar where they've got the pineapple juice in it, and then they just pour a Kool-Aid packet in.
I didn't know what he was eating.
It's just Kool-Aid pineapple.
Okay.
That kid's a hero in the race relations, in the race war. He's a first-round pick. All right. Well, this show came to a whimpering halt.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cody finding new ways to offend the Chinese. Bubba reading things at the speed of light. Any plans today for the rest of the day?
No, just getting ready for these softball girls in the championship. Oh, wait. No, I'm going to kill myself too.
Okay. No softball tonight either. There's no off game. No softball, no college baseball, no NBA finals. What the hell are we going to watch tonight?
The Stanley Cup Finals.
Tony, I mean, okay, I guess. I'm not going to be there, but all right. The Tony Basilio Show coming up next.